Just died in your arms tonight.
Ladies, gentlemen, and lowlifes, welcome to this episode of Emo Brown the Weekly. Lozano's back 3 weeks in a row. What a commitment. Look at this guy go.
He's part of the gang, fool. Like, Jesus Christ, move on, bro. All right, valid. Thank you for tuning into the Emo Brown podcast, brought to you by all of those beautiful people down below. Tribal, Silk Cloud, Microwave, Liquid Death, 3 Punk Ales, and guess who's back?
Who?
Sponsoring the weekly newsletter, dog. Big ups, full circle, Alberto. Small T's for fucking Trump. He's back with his company, and we will be promoting and pushing out this weekly newsletter, which now that you're here on a permanent basis, you need to get on board with.
All right, like as a contributor?
Yes, sir. Like
I like to write.
Yes, like a column that you submit every year. Like, how is it being a redhead and Mexican and just go through your life? Like,
Well, when Canelo's on fire, it's great.
Fucking
Yeah,
fire.
dude, when he's doing good.
When is he
So
ever
all the
done
time?
well, though?
He's just one of those guys, man.
Go ahead.
Like Canelo's just can lose, and people are still gonna be rallying behind the dude.
Look at his losses, though, bro. Floyd Mayweather and Bivol. That's it. Bivol is like 6'7", fool. Mexicans, we can't deal with that shit.
Were those
And it was
decisions
really
or
in his
knockouts?
career.
Never been knocked out.
Yeah.
Never been knocked down. And if he did, he'd get right back
He gets
up
a
again.
lot of shit for picking easier fighters, but I don't think that's
That's not the case, bro. Like, this last fight he had was a contractual obligation. That guy is a title holder in order to unify the belts. Don't get me started, bro.
When's he going to fight Jake Paul?
There's a lot of. He's not.
He shouldn't.
Why would he, dog? That's like, look,
Cha-ching.
for who?
Canelo's already making
Yeah,
bank.
they already got
and
money,
he has
bro.
integrity.
There's never enough.
Yeah,
He
there is.
hasn't. Look, I think if he fights Jake Paul, he will make a fuck ton of money.
Yes.
But guess what? He already makes a fuck ton of money, and at least he can say that he doesn't do shit like that.
And I feel a little bit of his professionalism and legacy takes a hit.
It will.
It
Massive
takes a fucking hit, bro.
A massive.
You know, you can't have that happen.
Unless he did this. Unless he said, you know what? Shut the fuck up, everybody. I'm gonna fight this dude. I'm gonna kick his ass, and then that's it. And I'm gonna go back to real boxing. Like if he went in there and he said, all right, I'm just let me beat up on this boy if that's really what everybody wants, and then he goes back to just fighting real boxers.
But
then
this
I
is
think
what
he could do
America
that.
is
I think he could do
becoming
that.
or has become, dog.
What?
Basically, if the top tier financial elite people in our country have that money to get shit done like this, they get it done. Oh, I want to be president. Now I'm president. Oh, I want to fight Mike Tyson. Now you're fighting Mike Tyson. It's like, what is that, dog? He has no merit. In this country, I love that we have to earn our shit to get there. And
He
I feel
kinda
like,
did, don't he?
Yeah, and how?
You don't think he's earned something? Like it's not
To
what
fight
he's
against
still
No. What we consider the grind,
Yeah.
the rags to riches story. Yes, I agree. He doesn't have that, but the guy's got to grind. The guy's
Yeah.
got to hustle. I mean, you don't get put
For
in
those
those
of you keeping
positions by
score at
accident.
home, Lozano, big Rogan fan and big
The biggest.
Jake Paul fan.
He's my
apparently,
friend, dude. He's
my
not
friend.
just a
El compa
fan.
Jake. You remember when he was fucking filming in the Japanese forest where people off themselves? Were you a big fan of that too, dude?
Who was doing that?
Who fucking sound like an owl right now, dog? Fucking Jake Paul. Dude.
Oh, I know. I did not know that.
No, yeah. I don't know.
not.
Not a big
Apparently in
fan.
the news, it looks like they're going to do it.
What?
Yeah?
That's
Go ahead.
Fuji.
Show
Is that the Fuji mountain?
Yes, you asked AI, fool.
No, that's just Google
No,
gives you
that's-
that.
that
So this is their
automatically
size
pops out
differences.
now.
I want to know what the sizes
All right,
were when
cool,
they
let's
matched
get it,
up. But if you
let's
look
get
over
it.
here, it says Jake Paul and Canelo finalizing
When is
deal
that
for
then?
boxing.
When
Let's
was
click
that?
that one. Let's see what that
Let's go.
says. Las Vegas.
Okay, time out. February 6th, 2025, which has been disputed or actually used as a tool to get Bud Crawford into the ring. It was a marketing ploy, dog.
Oh, yeah, we're already
Fair
late.
enough. Yeah.
May
Hey.
3rd, 2025 was the
Yeah,
day.
dude, don't fall victim of these hacks, bro. Come on,
Hey,
boys.
We're better than that.
Stop circumventing this topic. I think that there's something about the Paul brothers or anybody that is an influencer, anybody that made their claim to fame on fucking social media or whatever.
Yeah.
That's a grind, dude.
I get it. Okay, no. Don't misinterpret what I'm saying. Don't fucking
I
alt-right
see
what
what
I'm
you're
saying,
saying, though.
dog.
I see what you're saying.
They are entertainers and they are absolute top tier people in the influencing world. But why does that automatically give them the golden road to have access to current legends, former champions, bro?
Because people eat it up.
Yeah, it bothers me. I guess I'm an old head when it comes to certain things.
No, I agree with you.
You know, it's like I don't want to see Mike Tyson getting in there and pussyfooting in the ring. If Mike Tyson wanted to, he would have devoured him. Obviously, it was money on the line. There's probably contractual things. That's what I'm saying. That bothers me. If he puts Canelo in there, obviously the Paul family has a lot of money now based on all of their influence and everything they've done.
I don't think Canelo throws that fight.
I didn't think Tyson would.
I see Tyson doing it more than I
Really?
see. I don't think Tyson really.
Tyson's not still currently doing it.
I don't know where Tyson is in his
Check
life.
this out. He's going to have a better test, a better litmus test than any other of his previous fights. And even this one is kind of like,
They've all said
no
that, though,
mames.
dude.
No mames. This one, he's fighting Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Bring that one up real quick, brother.
What do you
He's
think
fighting
about
Julio Cesar. That's what I'm saying. It's like, get somebody who's like about that life right now.
He's not-
there's actual people that are in boxing that are saying, you know what, enough is enough. Fight me. Come at me.
Yeah.
And he's kind of like ducking and just picking off the fringes. The one legit
But yeah,
fight.
I guess that's smart.
Yeah, it is. No knock on him.
Yeah.
But I feel his privilege has allowed him these
agree.
opportunities.
But his privilege
Mm.
is being, I don't know, granted or whatever by the people. The
Yeah.
people
No, I
want to see
agree.
it. The people
I
want to
agree.
see it. I don't want to see it. Honestly, I don't.
Hey, dude, if you could get to the level of
June
Jake
28th,
Paul-
though, you're going to see it.
Yeah.
Because
There
we'll
it
probably
is.
do a watch along.
Jake
Hey, I'm
Paul
not excited.
Chavez.
I'm not excited for this. I
No,
don't.
I am.
No.
I'll watch it. We'll fucking do a stream. We'll fucking open it up
Yeah.
to the members and
Yeah.
we'll fucking commentate on it. That
I do
should
think
be
the
sick.
promo photo's a little hacky. I'm going to say that.
I mean, that's what for me. It's just very bothersome. Like these.
if he
fools-
played it a little bit cooler, I feel like it'd be more respectable. Because we all know you didn't get in there through the grind of like coming up through a gym
Yeah.
and going through all these tournaments and yada yada.
But
the money
he
got him
can
in.
fight.
Yeah,
He
I was
put up the
about to
promotion
say.
money.
I was about to
he
say.
can fight. He can definitely fight. But there's a lot of people that can fight. Like when we go to the gym here to the Pinchi House of Boxing, there's a lot of people there that can fight.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that they have an actual shot at fighting a Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., Mike
yeah.
Tyson. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. It's what people want. People want to see this kind of shit. Notch me down for one of those people who wanted to see it. But a certain part of me is like, oh, what is happening in boxing?
Yeah.
What is happening in our country?
The integrity of the sport. But where does everybody get this idea that just because, you're a Disney kid that you can't fight or that I mean, he has a lot of money.
No, this guy
he
can't
has the
fight.
best fucking trainers.
This guy trains.
And like he does well in there. Yes, he's handpicking his fighters.
But who doesn't?
Yeah, and these guys aren't gateway fighters either. I can't see this fight going like, oh, he beats Cesar Jr. or Chavez Jr. and you go, oh, damn,
ready.
okay,
He's ready.
Yeah, no, none of that.
Well, the one legit fight that he had prior to all of this was against the Gypsy King's brother, who actually took it to him. And I think he won.
He won.
Yeah, I think I forget what's his name, dude. I feel
forgot.
fucking bad.
Fury,
But
something Fury.
something Fury. But he actually beat him. And I'm like, all right, see, fucker. There you go. And that guy's like ranked like not top 100. Professional fighter, still doing it. So we'll see. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. It's his new level up to get to maybe potential. And it's like Floyd Mayweather, dude. He was always a great fighter, but until he turned into the heel and changed his name to Money May, Team Money, it's like I feel like that's when he was like starting to get the big pay-per-views. People want to see the bad guy. People want to see the heel. People would buy the pay-per-view simply to watch him lose, and that shit never came to fruition.
So they kept buying.
Well,
So they
and
kept
then-
buying,
and
they kept
then-
lining his pockets, and that I like that.
And then when he fought McGregor, which arguably kind of like really started putting these weird exhibition
That
matches.
was a knockout.
back in.
Yeah, that was the first one. That feel like it did.
And I mean, look, the promo was incredible. McGregor
promo.
talked the most shit and it was fun to watch.
I'll give you $5,000 if you can read.
yeah.
Dude, I remember that was the first fight at the brewery that we didn't show because it was some astronomical price to have it streamed. It was like $2,500 to stream that fight at the brewery. I didn't stream it. I stayed home, stayed in bed under a blanket, and I watched that shit from my room, dude.
So
That was like-
McGregor get pieced up, masterclass on.
He got outboxed.
He got outboxed bad.
Fighter versus boxer. It's like it's the old baseball adage. Like, would you rather have a pitcher or would you rather have a thrower? Somebody who can throw 98 miles an hour nonstop, but really can't control it, or a Greg Maddux who can throw in the mid 80s and just know exactly pinpoint accuracy and knows.
Yeah.
I'd rather have a Greg Maddux.
And
dude.
but to McGregor's credit on that fight, I mean, he clipped him at least maybe a couple of times, but he survived in
Yeah.
there. I don't know if it didn't look like Mayweather was going full clip on him. It was almost like he figured out, oh,
These are
I
exhibitions.
gotta keep this fight going just for the fans.
Yeah.
And so that's what Canelo can do. Canelo can go in there and say and kind of you fight at his pace.
Yeah.
He kind of dictates what's gonna happen in the fight and when it's gonna when it's going to start to end.
It's a crazy world for influencers right now, bro. Influencers.
Tell us about it.
Influencers
How do
around
you
the
feel?
world.
You're an
I'm a
influencer.
fucking influencer. And you know what? I would never want to be an influencer. Load up what happened to this young lady in Guadalajara, bro. This is a sad ass story. There's a Mexican influencer, I guess. I don't know anything about her. But I guess she was like doing a live stream from a beauty salon. And then somebody unalived her, dog. Somebody straight up murked her on her live. I don't think this is it, bro.
We're not showing it.
Is this it?
Colombian
Footage of
influencer
the
shot
security
dead
camera.
outside of her home, posing as a
She's
delivery.
Colombian. I thought she was from Mexico. Fool.
Wait a minute.
This happened in Zapopan. I don't
Wait,
know.
no, didn't it happen on the stream though?
Yeah, it happened on a live stream. We're not showing that
The
shit. We've done
footage
this.
of the security camera. Oh, it's just kind of
That's the
okay.
guy
It's the full
leaving, I
story.
think, yeah.
Let me see. So it just was.
No, this ain't it.
Oh, well,
It
then it's
doesn't-
happening
but
more often than you
there-
think.
and
All of these
Real
influencers are
talk,
getting
dog. I mean, it's not all puppy dogs and ice cream being an influencer, being a prank artist, bro. I feel like,
Hey, those
This
make
is the
me
one.
nervous.
but I feel people are starting to fight.
We're not showing the
fucking
video.
back.
Don't worry.
That's the one that I think.
Poor
it is.
young girl, dude. I think she's like early 20s, 22
Valeria
in
Marquez.
Zapopan. Let's see. Valeria Marquez was addressing a TikTok follower in a live stream from her beauty salon in Zapopan, Mexico, when somebody arrived at her door to deliver a small parcel. So all of this basically was planned. And on the live video, which I did watch, bro, and you see on the video, one of her so-called quote-unquote friends was kind of like egging her on to stay. She's like, "Ya me quiero ir, güey. Like, I want to dip. Like, I don't want to fucking be here."
so
and she's
they-
like, "Yeah."
Oh, shit. I
So
didn't
it's like
know
a
any of
whole
that.
setup. There was a whole pedo, and allegedly the ex-boyfriend, and allegedly they know who did it. All I'm saying is that
Is she controversial? Was she one of those influencers?
I don't know. Again, I don't know shit about this. I don't know about influencers, bro. The only influencer I know is the dude that spent the weekend at fucking Gaylord Properties, fucking El Pinche Living Chula Vista.
Hell
bro.
yeah, big guy.
Big
Oh, he's
ups.
from
Yeah,
here?
yeah. He's a Chula Vista dude. We had him on the podcast. But yeah, it's
But he's a self-proclaimed influencer. That's what he is.
I don't know, dog.
I just
He
cringe.
didn't want to be. He
cringe
didn't want
at
to
the
call
word.
himself that, but he is now.
In the
He
video,
definitely is.
he calls himself an influencer.
Yeah, he's gotten to that
Yeah,
point.
but he's a good dude. He's
Who are you
putting on for the
influencing?
fucking city, dude. Like
Okay.
things are going on, and he's literally driving people, metaphorically, to go to those small businesses and support. You know,
So
like he'll
yeah,
say,
he's
"Hey, best
influencing people."
the best hamburger in Chula Vista is this one in Bonita," and people mob it. The best tacos, people here, and they mob it. He gets it right 80% of the
Okay.
time. But
Go
yeah,
ahead.
I mean, there's no harm. But what if, maybe pisses somebody off? Turkeys who stick the neck out are the ones who get it chopped off first.
But I mean, if that's your
Another
gig, going
Steveism right
around-
there.
Is that good?
Is that like the man who falls for everything falls for everything?
Yeah, dude.
Or was
He made it
that
up
Turkey
again.
with the longest
Yeah.
leg gets it chopped off
the
first,
greasy
bro.
wheel gets squeaked once a day?
So yeah, dude. Jake Paul, I'm not a fan of him, but I'm a fan of what he has done and what he has created.
Yeah.
I don't like that he gets opportunity to fight these fucking top tier fighters now, dog.
Yeah.
Or any fighters, any professional fighters without going
I feel like that's just like
through
a-
the ranks of earning it.
But
It's a
there's only-
representation of life because there's those steps of earning it.
Yeah.
Or you can just circumvent all that. A little meta man.
You want another Steveism? Some motherfuckers were born on third and they act like they hit a triple. It's like,
Oh,
all
I
right.
thought he was talking about like a street. I'm
You
like,
know,
damn,
it's
dude,
like,
fucking
do
Third
you
Avenue.
understand what that one means? Like in baseball terms, it's like, okay, like, bitch, you were born on third base and you're acting like you hustled to turn a single into a triple.
Right.
Like, that ain't the thing, dude. Like, you are very talented in what you do, but there's some people I feel like,
So there's only like one of two outcomes in this situation, right? Either he puts in the work and he earns his right to fight these dudes.
Yeah, sir.
And then you go, oh, okay, cool, that's legitimate.
Yeah.
But what happens when he does this whole circumventing thing? He pays to play, and then he does good.
yeah.
It almost hurts a little bit because you go like, fuck, can you just do that? Like some people can just do that.
Did he unlock a cheat code, bro?
Well, I mean,
You know?
it's not like he's not training.
No, he's a hard worker.
You know what I mean?
I've seen him. I've seen his training regimen. Like, I've seen his fights. Except the Tyson one. The Tyson one was weird, bro. It's like they were both like just kind of going through the motions and acting and pretending.
The onus should be on the fighters to beat his ass
Yes.
and not accept these whatever happens in the behind the scenes and say, hey,
Yeah.
we're doing this for the integrity of the sport. I am gonna fight this guy, but I just want everybody to know that I'm not gonna throw it like whatever. You know,
You
like
know when I was heartbroken during that Tyson fight, pre-fight interview, and he turns around and his cheeks are
Yeah,
just
dude. Oh,
flapping
that
in the
was
wind.
awesome.
I was like,
That was the weirdest pre-fight interview ever.
that was a
like-
strange thing.
I was like, this fool's
I
not
feel like
gonna
that was
win,
planned.
dog. I was like, this fool is too relaxed. He don't give a fuck. He's doing interviews without pants on,
He
dog.
gave the guy a kiss. He says, "I love you," and then turns around, cheeks out.
Yeah.
Do you think he threw that fight? We talked about it. We watched it.
Yeah, we did,
Do you think he threw that fight? Tyson?
Did
Really?
he throw it or was it purchased?
Okay. Do you think that Tyson lost and he knew he was going to lose.
I
Do you
thi-
think he didn't fight?
I think Tyson didn't. I think there was definitely an agenda. There was an agenda, dude.
Because you watched after the fact, you started seeing all these replays of
Yeah.
like he was hesitating.
He was very hesitant.
He was hesitating in some open shots.
Those
and he
body
didn't take
hooks
them.
that he's notorious
There's even
for.
one.
He was
I don't
biting his
think
glove.
Dude, there's one where it seems as though he actually instinctually was
Yeah.
going to go for it, and he goes, "Oh shit,
Okay,
I forgot. I'm getting
I gotta
paid."
chill out.
Yeah,
I gotta chill out, bro.
I don't know, man.
But
I
again,
don't
he's
know.
in his mid-50s. All the respect to Tyson. That's my fucking hero, dog. I love boxing. I grew up watching boxing, and I feel like that's why it bothers me. I'm like, oh, that's sad that my fucking boxing heroes now are doing this kind of stuff.
But isn't boxing hasn't always been notorious for fucking
dude.
shady shit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Which is the flip side of that coin, dude. It's like, what are we really talking
yeah,
about here?
exactly. It's like,
always
oh,
been
well,
a
the
fucking-
integrity of the
Yeah.
sport. What integrity of the fucking
bro?
sport? Now listen,
Who was that promoter?
Don King.
Don King. That's
Don
the guy.
King. Hey, Canelo though, you can't deny. It doesn't matter who he's fighting. You can't deny that he goes in there and he's just an entertaining guy to watch.
Yeah.
He puts on a masterclass. He sets a tone. He calls the rounds. Like the guy is just a fucking fantastic athlete, dude. He's a great proponent for boxing. Whether you think it's fucking bought or not, whether you think it's shady.
Well, the other
whatever,
thing is too, like a lot of these fighters didn't lose it in the ring; they lost it on the contract. We don't get to see that, but they put like weird rules in there, like oh, it's going to be like they always have rules like how long the rounds will be, how many rounds there will be. But then there's other little rules that they sneak in there, like oh, you can only like hit this hard, no knockouts. If you knock him out, you lose this much of your purse. Like
How bad do you think, or how do you think Julio Cesar Chavez feels, the senior, el campeón de campeones, watching his son go in against Jake Paul and potentially getting his ass kicked? Because in this fight, I see a situation or a scenario where Julio Cesar Chavez Jr.
Paul's gonna win.
Can get that's in the contract.
Yeah, it's
in the script,
yeah.
bro. That's already it's a foregone conclusion. But what if you're the dad? You're Julio Cesar Chavez, bro. You are the fucking king of Mexico, dog. And if you don't believe me, watch some of his videos. He talks some mad shit in his videos, and I fucking love it. He was at a round table with El Terrible Morales, Eric Morales,
Yeah.
and fucking Marco Antonio Barrera.
round table like the pizza place.
And then I'm gonna ignore him. And then like he's
Love that
talking
pizza.
to top-notch fucking Mexican fighters, and then they're like, "Oh, well, we could never live up to the level that you established." It's like, well, duh.
That's true.
Like
Yeah.
you couldn't. Like you guys weren't about that life, and this boy put it all out there. So now he's watching back, looking at his son come up.
I think if you're the senior, you just go
Your money.
go get your bag.
Yeah, get
son.
your money,
Hey,
homie. You ain't good.
mijo, mijo, just go get
Mijo,
paid.
Chile.
Get paid. Take it quick.
Or if
Just
you already
make
got the
quick
money,
and fast.
fuck it. Go in there, be like, yeah, I'll sign this contract, and then fuck his ass up.
Maybe.
Lose a little bit of your money,
Here's the
but
thing,
show them
I
like,
don't
hey,
think he
he's
can.
Yeah.
That's the problem. I
yeah,
don't think he
like
can
legal,
go in there and fuck
legal
him up.
schmeagle stuff.
There was a little part of me during the Tyson fight hoping that was the case. Like, all right, dude, if you signed on to this contract, this agreement, this arrangement, cool. But go in there
Right, yeah.
and just throw that shit out the window and just go fucking,
You're seeing all the
you know?
promoters go like,
Yeah.
what is he doing?
Yeah.
What? That's not in the script.
Yeah.
They're like flipping through the fucking binder going,
See the
wait
judges'
a minute. No.
Fuck. I'm taking my oldest kid tomorrow to his first boxing class.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we were talking about this earlier in the episodes that well, what are you gonna do now that's different? Because I'm still going to the gym, but I'm gonna flip the script and I think I'm gonna add a little bit more contact sports. So I want to go back to boxing full core and then take my kid with me.
Yeah, man,
he's
that's
ready.
good for him.
He's ready. He's long. He's lean, but we got to get him angry and aggressive. Smart kid. So I'm hoping that school smart translate into understanding the sport and all of that.
Yeah, I mean it's analytical. It doesn't matter how good you are. You're going to reach a point in the sport where you have to be analytical, and that takes some brains, dude. It's not all just brute strength.
I think it's all checkers initially, but eventually checkers transcends into chess. And then you got to realize what you're doing in the ring is no longer, well, I'm bigger, buffer, stronger than this guy's. Like, yeah, no shit don't matter in the ring, fool.
Yep.
If somebody knows how to counter that with a jab, bing, oh, he's loading up, jab, jab. And then it's like, okay, I'm going to point
Mayweather,
this.
bro.
Mayweather.
That's Mayweather.
I'm a big fan of the heels in boxing because at one point, these guys were all legitimate top tier boxers. And they realized, I'm not making any money just being a boxer. No one values the skill set and the talent of a boxer because I'll fuck all these guys up on points. I need to be a heel. And then Money Mayweather arrives, bro. I also like fucking the Nicaragua guy, bro. El pinche Ricardo Mayorga.
Yeah.
Remember him? Fool?
Mayorga.
Would always like smoke fucking cigarettes
Yeah,
before
yeah.
the fucking fight and in the ring after the fight. No. Boxing
Yeah,
is
yeah.
life.
But
bro.
Canelo doesn't really have that. He once in a while he throws out, "Fuck you, motherfucker."
You
But that's
bitch.
it.
The worst thing they could have taught Canelo was English, bro. 'Cause as soon as that motherfucker learned how to speak English, he turned into a straight menace. And I was like, that's what I'm here for, dude.
Fucking potty ass mouth, dude.
Because
Like,
he was all
jeez.
calm, collected, and quiet and respectful on this. He learned a few English. Hey, fuck you, motherfucker.
Don't fuck talk about my mama.
Fuck you, motherfucker. I was like, oh, that's my guy. All right, that concludes the boxing episode of the
Jeez.
fucking. Don't get me started on boxing.
Hey, man, we'll have
I
a
love
whole
me some
other
fucking
episode.
Boxing. Big ups, Jake Paul, and R.I.P. to the
Apparently,
influencers.
yeah.
And the
Apparently, I'm his
influencers,
biggest
bro.
fan now.
What a
All
crazy
right?
world,
Jeez.
dude. Lozano, the big Rogan, and fucking Jake Paul fan, dude.
Apparently, yeah.
Hey guys, I just want
My inspirations,
I want to fight too.
my role models.
What's going on in your world,
Assholes,
Lozano?
dude? Good, man. I'm fucking hurting right now, dude.
¿Qué pasó, mi rey?
Hungover.
Who hurt you?
Hungover, dude.
did
We went to go celebrate my boy Che. Big up to Alex Melendez getting married,
Big
bro.
ups, Alex
Big
Melendez.
ups, friend of the show.
Not to be confused with Eric Menendez. No. Although they're getting a retrial.
Yeah, hey, they have a good show on.
Yeah, they need a
They
season
have a
2.
good show. They have a good show. Yeah, so I was like, I haven't drank like that in a long time. So it was kind of a little testing arena for me. I was like, you know what? I'm
This
gonna
is the
let
first
loose.
time you really like
Like
pushed it a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, like I drank way more than I initially had said I was going to, and then I was in the midst of it. I was just like, you know what, dude? My boy's getting married. I got all my friends around. It's let me see how I'm gonna feel drinking a little bit more than typical, right?
It was for science.
I got a little sloppy. Wifey had to be like, hey, relax. I
If you
was
can't get
spilling beer.
sloppy at weddings, is he your top tier friend?
Oh, dude, yeah.
This is what the
No,
fuck
it was great. It was
Yeah.
great. There was a mosh pit. It was like it started getting like.
Go ahead.
It started getting fun.
Zach De La Rocha made an appearance?
What's
or
up?
what? Zach De La Rocha made an appearance?
Well,
or
no,
what?
dude. We put on some Linkin Park at some point. That's
Okay.
how drunk we were. And then, all right, cool. He likes Linkin Park. He likes Linkin Park. So I said, fuck it. The guy likes Linkin Park. Go ahead and put on Linkin Park song. The DJ was like, that's okay, sure.
This is
he
a
did
wedding.
it. And yeah, it's a wedding, sir. And it got fun. It got a little mosh pity, but I was pretty drunk, spilling beer all over the floor. But whatever. It was a great time. Today though.
Go ahead.
Today I'm hurting.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Did
I
you
don't
wake
like
up
it.
early? Did you
I
wake
don't
up
like
late?
it.
What happened?
I don't like it, dude. I don't like it.
It's a horrible feeling because we've been out of practice for a while.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Well,
then-
it used to be I'm hungover and I go, hey, it comes with the territory.
Yeah.
You know what? It's okay. It was good. Right now, I feel, no, that wasn't a good move. I don't want to do that again.
until when?
No, I just don't want to do it again.
Ever again?
Yeah, especially because there's videos of you out there.
Oh, is it
yeah.
really? Is it
Yeah,
There's
shows
a
us
video of you
everything?
at the
Let me
wedding.
see.
You want to
Oh,
see?
shit, I would
Circulating the
love to.
internet.
All right. Oh, you got it.
He was out there singing, doing his toes.
Look at that guy,
at
bro.
him go.
Lozano brought his fucking mariachi outfit from
Yeah.
middle school and wore it. Dude.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
It's fitted.
That's the father of the groom. You don't want to do that to him.
He's like, this motherfucker's like hardcore old school. He's like,
grope.
Quítate de mí, güey. No me está tocando la teta.
Bro,
Oh, man.
that's
So I know I promised I
a little
wouldn't show anybody
handsy.
that.
That was a
but
little handsy.
It's too good.
It's a good time. It was a good time though, but I don't want it anymore, man. Like I woke up going, fuck.
I kind of
this.
dropped the ball yesterday too. You and I, we've been good. I've been good. I haven't really been good. I went to New York for my birthday to celebrate and had a couple drinks there, but I didn't get drunk. But I had like more than 2 drinks on one night on my birthday. The birthday party at the Bronx against the Yankees, and throughout the day, I didn't get hungover because I didn't push it. I haven't really pushed it. Yesterday, we celebrated Mother's Day since we weren't really in town for the Mother's Day, the Mexican one or the white one, dog. We were out of town. So I told wifey and I told my mom, I said, hey, I'd love to take everybody out to Tom Ham's.
And boy, did you.
And boy, did I. Tom Ham's for their world famous and renowned Sunday brunch. So I took them out there. And, what is Andy Bellman known for? Killer service, amazing food. And that
Mai
beautiful
Tai.
thing right there, dude. That Mai Tai.
You can get a crazy tiki mug?
I forgot to take it. And then just to
better
confirm.
than the Bali High.
No, it's the same place, dude. They have the same recipe. It's the same
That's the
ownership.
same
ownership.
recipe?
Yeah.
Same limit?
Okay.
Same ownership, too.
You only have 2 Mai Tais?
So I had 2 Mai Tais. I said I'd like to.
And then
push
you
it
had
to
your
the
sons
limit.
all order 2?
Well, even, yeah, that'd be great. Big ups to Andy Bauman, dude. Friend of the show. We
Big ups,
love
friend of
you.
the show.
Always providing killer service and a wonderful experience. My mom and my wife both loved it, enjoyed it. I had the 2 Mai Tais.
got fucked up.
I got fucked up, dude. I got fucked up. I went after that. We finished. Everything was cool. Wah wah woo woo. I was feeling a little, tú sabes, warm, not faded, but I was like, ooh, this is gonna get me later. Had to stop at the Little Italy tasting room because we were picking up some stuff because I made some killer lasagna, boys. All right, I'm not just a pretty face. I know what I'm doing in the fucking kitchen, dude. And
You're gonna share the recipe?
nah,
You fucker, he's lying.
you can have it, but the recipe is just mine.
My Chef Boyardee lips are sealed.
So while I was there with the homie, I don't know if you have the fucking photo of this on my Instagram that I posted with the homie Josh, bro. I had a couple of beer shots, dude.
Yeah, good.
No, because that's when I know, like, okay, it hit.
Yeah.
Now I'm drinking.
Yeah.
You know, now I'm drinking. But now, as opposed to before, like I said, all right, that's a wrap.
Yeah.
I'm not taking it any fucking further than this. I've had my 2 Mai Tais, and I had 2, what are they, 4 ounce?
Yeah.
4 ounce shots. By all means, go down to Little Italy, pay us a visit. It's called a power bottom. It's a great shot, dude. It's a fucking great shot started by our very own Luis Zendejas.
Your profile
alias
is
in Black
private.
Gas. No, it's the 3-point, the Emo Brown. On the fucking 4 ounce shot, on the bottom, it's
what the hell
our
is it?
watermelon seltzer.
Okay.
Watermelon seltzer. And the top tier of it is our Needle in the Hay, our double IPA.
Okay.
So
All right.
you pound it, boop, boop, feels to it, tastes great, but then you feel it, dude. And with those 2 Mai Tais, I told the wife, he's like, dude, I got to drink like a gallon. That's the homie right there. Big
Yeah.
up Josh. What up, Mr.
Is that that's a power bottom right there?
That's the power bottom right there.
That's
There's
2
some power bottoms, bro.
4 power bottoms.
Yeah,
I
dude.
see.
Fuck,
I see 4
yeah.
power
A lot of
bottoms
power in this
that.
picture.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you know a little bit about the homie Josh, bro.
Ahí, dime.
So last week, on Monday, exactly 1 week ago, we took the staff out. Big ups to the staff. A little 3-punk ale celebration
nice.
and appreciation. We went to fucking Petco Park, rented out one of the killer
Western
suites.
metal.
Check that beautiful photo out, dude.
That
Whole
fucking
gang,
crew.
dude. All
Muskies
the
and El
people-
Cuñado sitting next to each other. It's too much mustache.
BJ would have been there, but we needed somebody to hold it down at the
Is that tu
brewery,
jefito,
and he did a
bro?
great job. So there we are. We're in the booth. Everyone's drinking. I'm not, dude. That was another test. Like El Compa Cesar Torres, he brought me a Palomites, and I had like literally 1 sip, and it made my stomach just go, nah, fool. So I was like, nah, I'm good. And I handed it off to whoever was around me, I think Josh. Later on in that game, we're winning. Padres are up, dog. 4-2. Enter the fucking 8th inning, or was it the 9th inning? Whatever. It's the 9th inning.
Let it slip.
They let it slip
Big time.
to the point that a grand slam was hit
At you guys.
into our fucking suite.
Eee.
Right into
Who
our
got the ball?
box, bro. And what did we talk about last week? We talked about fucking idiots.
Brothers.
Idiots
Oh.
in Pittsburgh who ran to the ledge and fell over, toppled over, and
Wait, that
broke
almost
everything.
happened?
I'm in the front row
We
of
lost
the
Muskies?
fucking box, dude. And the ball is coming, and I stretch out for it, and I'm like wiggling my fingers, and I barely graze it, but I don't catch it because I'm not jumping. It was there, dude. Never in my life have I caught like a fucking home run ball.
Yeah.
That would have been my first, but I thought about it. I weighed out
If
the
you would have
options.
tried a little harder.
That's
If
not
I
the one you
would've-
want to catch
yeah.
anyway. That was against the Padres.
If I jumped BJ, I would have got it. Like it was there. Like I would have, and it would have been in my hand. I missed it because I didn't jump, and poor Josh's hand was right there behind mine. Dude, it fucking annihilated his palm. His palm got all
No, you
huge.
break.
That's what I'm always worried about. People catching those balls. I'm like, that
Brittle
fucks you up, doesn't
hands.
it?
It was
Brittle hands.
It was hardcore. The ball hit his fucking palm, trickled down to El Cuñado's feet. El Cuñado looked, picked it up,
Threw it back.
and as soon as he picked it up, he just looked at me. He's like, "Dude, what do I do?" I was like, "Throw that fucking thing back." He's
dare
like,
you.
No, this is for Theo, my godson, his 4-year-old.
Why, is he a
I was
big Rockies
I was
fan?
like, "Fuck." Angels, BJ. I was like,
I was
"Fuck-
working."
Fuck this.
Yeah,
It's like, you
sorry,
gotta
I
throw
wasn't
this
there.
shit back, dude. He's like, dude, I'm not throwing it back. And at that moment, everyone's like, throw it back, throw it back.
chanted on
The
him.
chant like started getting like the wave
you
getting
have
bigger,
to.
started getting bigger. I was like, why the fuck do you want an Anaheim Angels Tyler Ward grand slam ball? Anywho. And he's like,
kept
really?
it. He kept
Really,
it.
dude? Throw
The
it back? I said,
resellability.
you better fucking throw it back, dude. And he threw it back.
Fuck. All right.
As soon as
I
he
was
threw it back,
where's
he's
this
like,
gonna
you
end, bro?
weenie. I would have totally kept it. Give it to my kids. He's like,
Theo's gonna be so
you
sad.
What a
See, dude, the
sucker.
fucking friar came by and kind of gave him a little lecture, little fucking finger wax, hey, don't throw the ball back. But we were living high and mighty in the suite, so nobody was
you don't
ejected.
talk to me like
escorted
that.
Did he
out.
make
Like,
it to the field or
don't
just
talk
hit
to
somebody
us
in the
that way
stands
when the
He
below?
made it to the
Metal.
field. I mean, I didn't know Sean had it in him. Sean,
I was at the golf event. I know how that can go.
He can't even make it back onto the field. That would suck.
I was impressed that he got it there. And then after the fact, he's like, I put it where I wanted to put it. I didn't want to put our outfielder in harm's way. So I was like,
Oh yeah, you could have took him out with your arm.
But all in all, great time. First challenge. Didn't drink a lot, dude. I had
lot.
like one. I had a beer. I had a beer.
You have to.
I had a beer. I don't want to be that guy now.
Out of you.
Because at that point, it's like, why the fuck am I going to drink then? Am I going to just become the sober guy that's never going to drink?
So
Your boy Joe Rogan is.
Hey,
Hey,
let's just fucking
Let's leave Joe out of
address this.
Hey,
Let's just
BJ's
address
the
this.
Burt Kreischer of the crew, dude. Fucking BJ is like nonstop party guy. He is one shirt removal away from fucking making a movie, dude.
If that's all it takes.
Fuck, do it. You're not down.
I showed Caesar my ass cheeks this morning.
Well, that's not a shirt, but all right, dude. That was a whole different game, dude. You guys are playing a whole different game, fool.
No, dude. I'm at my boy brewed a beer for his wedding. He's one of the brewers that has. So,
Okay.
So the brewery hooked him up with like his own recipe.
Okay.
His own label. It was sick, dude. It was sick. He did it right. But he
Except
made
that it was Hess.
he made a Mexican amber lager. It was delicious.
Ooh, Flama Roja.
And so I was throwing back some beers. I did have that little. Maybe this is enough.
Yeah.
And it was
said,
at a
"Shut up,
winery.
ho."
Dude, it was at San Pasqual Valley, and it was a beautiful spot.
Where's that?
I don't know. Some of their fucking.
Oh, the San Pasqual Winery?
Yeah.
I played.
Oh,
I
yeah.
played their
north
tasting
or-
room
No,
this
no,
weekend.
it's not. It wasn't the San Pasqual Winery, but it was in the San Pasqual Valley. It's like one of them. There's a
Is
few.
that LA? Where the fuck is that?
There's a few of them. I don't know. It's up there in fucking Escondido.
Oh no! As soon as it passes,
Escondido.
94,
Hey,
might as well be Canada.
Beautiful
dog.
spot. Beautiful spot. Beautiful winery. It was fucking. It was fantastic. But I was throwing back the beers, and I said, "Hey, you know what, man? Maybe this is it. Maybe I should just start trickling some water." I said, "Fuck it. Let's go. Let's see. Let's see."
Damn.
I tested it. It bit me. I don't want it. I don't want it anymore. Yeah.
Not at all.
No. And I fucking chugged a beer, and I shouldn't have done that. Well, here's the shit. During the program, during the 75
AA?
hard.
Oh.
During the yeah, my sponsor
Was not happy with me.
No, during the fucking 75 hard thing, we go out for my boy's bachelor party, and one of the things that we did was the North Park Beer Festival.
Okay.
Right? And so I'm sober. I'm not even kicking it with these guys, dude. I was like, they're running amok, dude. They're on one. I'm like, I'm just gonna go over here. I found a booth and I just started fucking working, dude. I was like, I'll catch up with you guys later. I'm just gonna pour beers. So I met up with Estela, and we were pouring out a booth there for, I think it was Mason. So you know what? I'll give him a hand. I like doing it. So anyways, I'm fucking pouring beer. And then this crew, my boys come in, and we play a game called Buffalo.
Smear the queer?
No,
Buffalo? You're a Buffalo?
I'm a Buffalo, baby.
What does that
I'm a
mean?
Buffalo.
Enlighten me.
I'm a Buffalo, dude. Yeah.
You should have told me that.
Hey, I'm back. So yeah, dude, keep an eye on me then. And I'm going to keep an eye on you too.
All right,
Now that
you
I
guys
know.
are speaking a language that only Rogan fans
love
understand. What's
language.
going on here? What is this Buffalo shit?
There's a
This
game.
is a Buffalo Trace.
No, we can't tell him. You can't tell him unless he's going to be initiated. That's
Yeah. So
if you want to know.
No, I'm good.
So I'm playing this
I'm
game.
all right.
Look, I'm playing this game, dude, right? And I'm cracking open beers and I'm pouring them into the fucking tasting glasses or whatever. So I crack open the beer, and out of the fucking crowd, the depths of the fucking crowd, I just hear Buffalo. And then the whole crew's like, oh. And I go, fuck this dude, fuck this place, fuck everything about this thing. And I go like, I'm not
show
doing No,
them.
hey, I go, I'm not doing it.
You can't do that.
I know.
I'm well aware.
Very
Yeah.
unbuffalo-ly behavior.
No. I'm ashamed.
Yeah.
I'm ashamed of it. So I go like, that's fucked up, dude. You knew that I'm trying to do something here. You know how deep I am into this thing, and you know that I'm the fucking sober dude at this fucking party. Fuck you. And he goes,
Yeah,
you
but
know,
you're
whatever.
Buffalo.
They didn't give a fuck. They're like,
Take it easy, bro. What the fuck? Relax.
no, yeah, dude.
This is
they're
a game
like-
of honor. This game is built. I can tell you this. I can't tell you the rules. I
lost
can't
it.
tell you
I
about the
lost
game
it.
unless you're going to play it.
No, I'm good.
But this is a game of honor.
lost
And
some
when you
honor.
get buffaloed, you answer the fucking call to
Really?
Buffalo.
Well, Barry.
But that was 75 hard, bro.
Barry. I knew exactly what I was doing, and I knew that I had penance to pay, right? So I go, listen, I'm not going to do it. And everyone gave me shit, and everybody gave me the shameful look like, dude.
Who are you?
And I deserved it. I deserved every fucking nasty fucking glance, you know? And so I was like, all right. So yesterday,
I can't wait to Buffalo you.
dude, good luck. Yesterday, I'm at the party, I'm at the wedding, and I go to the dude that had called me out, and I'm like, listen. And I got all the boys together and said, listen, this is, I'm ashamed. I am. But this is where I'm going to pay it up. I'm gonna slam a beer. This is the chug that I should have done back then, and I chugged a couple.
How'd you go?
And
Good.
and it put me over the top. I got super fucked up. I'm feeling it today,
At least tell me this. So somebody can just yell buffalo and you have to drink?
dude. Barry, you like the story? Yes.
Really?
So I got my guy playing Buffalo once. He was at the brewery. I was working at Ball's, and I told him the game. He's like, "Fuck yeah, dude! I'm in. I'm all right." We signed him in. He calls me like that same weekend. He calls me like, "Dude, I'm at this fucking wedding in fucking Minnesota or whatever, and I don't know anybody here. I just stood up and I yelled Buffalo to the wedding." He was at a wedding. He goes, "I just stood up and I yelled Buffalo, and like two guys went, oh, and they chugged the beer. Like he caught him randomly." And I guess this is like a brotherhood that like is across.
Risky
world.
maneuver though, because if you didn't have anybody
Yeah.
buffaloed, you buffaloed yourself.
Yep, exactly.
And that's even worse.
Exactly.
It's embarrassing.
I feel a little weird not knowing what the fuck is going on with this buffalo game.
Yeah.
I'm good though.
I got initiated on the road with Kel Bordell. So we were out on tour, our little 10-day run to Colorado and back. And you learn the ways of the buffalo real hard on the road with a fucking gypsy punk band.
hey, can we tell him about it, or we can't? Or if he allows us to explain it to him, is that him saying that he's in?
No, he's not in.
I'm not in.
He's
PJ
not- he's
doesn't want
not.
me. You know, I'll take over.
I want him in, but he ain't gonna do it.
It's a silly game.
It's
but
not for you, Steve.
Yeah,
It's
God.
not for
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
My wife
you don't
is
want
probably
this.
happy that I'm not allowed to do this, right?
Yeah,
Well, let's assume that I was
Let's-
doing
yeah,
it.
let's pretend though.
dude. And my little fucking crew of dudes they're all Buffaloes, dude. So in every fucking picture that we've ever taken, dude, we've been playing for years.
It's a
and years and
lifelong
years.
game. You can't un-buffalo. You're always buffaloed
just
once
see
you're
it
in.
You see the signs. You're like, oh, all these guys are fucking Buffaloes. All right.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I know. I want to talk about it more because you don't know about it.
I'm gonna do my research. I'm gonna ask AI. I'm gonna ask fucking
Compa.
Champ. I'm like, compa.
She was gonna tell you. If you don't know, I can't tell you.
Dude, my boy got buffaloed during his speech. He was his wedding, and he was giving a speech, and one of us just said Buffalo, and he had to fucking do it.
Yep, I got
Yeah,
buffaloed
fucking
on
do it.
stage.
Yeah.
Do you think Pokemon dudes are part of this buffalo?
Oh, they're probably
game?
buffaloing.
Yeah?
they're probably
Yeah.
buffaloing.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
hosted.
They drink.
Dude, we hosted another
Another
Pokemon
nerd night?
dude.
Another
You can call it
nerdy-
nerds. I have more
Wow.
respect. I have
Nerds.
way more
Those
respect.
are our friends,
I have
sir.
way more respect
Friends
for
of
the
the show.
nerds than you do.
Nerdies, hey, I'm their people.
Pokemon version 2.0 took place this weekend. I was here holding it down with the homie fucking Roman, and we were just kind of low-key talking, having a good time, and just
Hey, man,
figuring
that
out.
was cool.
That guy's name is Gonzo. I did an interview with him.
Nice, dude.
He has a podcast.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's Roman laughing at them, acting like, look at, but he's like, he stole those cards from his kid, bro. I was like, what the fuck does he know
He
you
has
have
a
his
Squirtle,
cards?
bro.
Another sold-out Pokemon event. Big ups to fucking Slim Rips, alias El Chain. He's been here before on the podcast. We're gonna have to bring him
And the
back.
Border
to take
Bros,
over.
they were part of this one
The
too?
Border Bros were there. He was doing a lot of the MC'ing and doing a lot of the event hosting on stage, coordinating the giveaways and raffles and such. Good time, awesome time.
Compared to the last one,
Much better
Okay.
as they had food. They had a hot dog vendor, dude, con tocino sin tocino. They had an elote guy. So it was, people were eating, people were drinking, people were having a good time. It was awesome.
Is
It
this
was
free?
Yeah,
It's a free event?
I think you just have to RSVP or do something. I don't know exactly.
All right.
We're just we
And
we
it's
provide the
just
space.
Pokemon stuff?
Pokemon Trade Night. So they have up to 20 vendors, I believe. 20 vendors come in and they bring their collection of Pokemon. Like what they have, what they're willing to trade, what they're willing to sell. Some of it open and on display. Some of it still in sealed packages, which I've come to discover that is the true gold in the Pokemon world.
sealed packages.
Not necessarily,
Uh-oh, Bear's
not
gone.
necessarily like, oh, look at I have this graded mint 10 card of fucking a Charizard.
A
or
Poliwag
whatever.
action?
Look at
No.
that.
Was that
People,
Polywog? Oh, that's a good one.
people, if they're trying to complete a set and they need that one, obviously they're gonna search for it. People have an agenda and a list of what they want to get. But if you have the sealed ones, bro, if you have these sealed boxes, sealed packages, otro pedo.
Wait, the sealed ones, as in like they're in a protective.
Just the
plastic,
unopened
or,
packs.
or you don't know what's in
The
there.
unripped.
Dude. They're paying for the unknown. Like this could be a legit pack that has all of the shit that I
real
need.
Schrodinger's cat situation.
I found out a term. It's called a God pack. Like you got the God pack.
You just sell it and tell people to make believe
can.
that it's very valuable inside.
You don't have to make believe. People will buy it if it's sealed. If it's a
But they
Venera
buy
they want.
they buy it to keep it sealed.
Yeah. Some of these you just buy to keep it sealed. So there's a stream that Slim Rips offers. Slim Rips is Shane, the guy who sets up the event, and he has a stream where Border Bros comes on, and Border Bros is his homie.
And they'll just open it.
Not always. So they'll put up like, this is what we have, and people online will Venmo and say, hey, I want that pack. Here's $20, whatever. Open it, rip it for me. And then they'll rip it and say, oh, it's this one, it's this one, it's this one. And if they like it, they'll say, all right, cool, fucking send it out to me. If they don't like it, they're like, fucking keep it. Whatever. I don't want it.
How much are these things selling for?
A lot. There's it varies. There's like, obviously entry level, $5
for the
pack.
closed ones.
Oh, it depends.
They're not the same?
No. So they have different. There's different like packs and there's different runs too. So like if you have a pack from let's say 5-10 years ago, that's going to go for more than it did when it sold because you're not going to have that run anymore. But like similar, like if you get it from current, it's probably like what, like between $15-$20.
Okay, but like if it's one of those famous runs, we'll call it.
Yeah,
it can go up to like hundreds.
Yeah, I met this dude. His name is Pro Vicinity, I believe. He's a librarian.
Strong name.
Yeah, he's a librarian here in Chula Vista.
That's what his parents named him?
But what
Proclivity
he does is he
scary.
hosts like events at the library on a weekly basis where he teaches kids, teenagers, adults even, on what Pokemon is.
Cool.
The Pokemon, the game, Pokemon, the collection part, Pokemon for money, for, like the financial side of it. So that's pretty cool. And he's an official like Pokemon like
master?
fucking vendor or something.
Oh, I thought
like
there was a-
he is licensed to go to events and give away these card packs that are very limited. Like there's certain series because they had a tournament here that was unbeknownst to the people who came. As soon as they came in, they said, "Hey,
this what you just had was a tournament."
No, like a
little side
table action of a tournament for a case or like I think a whole box of unreleased Pokemon cards that aren't set to come out until next month. So all the fucking nerds were like, well, how much is it?
Whoa.
And they all put up their money, dude, like $50 just to join this Pokemon tournament, dude. And there can only be one. There can only be one winner, dude. And that guy won the cards.
yeah.
And I was like, what are you going to do? He's like, I'm going to fucking sell them, dude. I'm going to
dig
fucking
it.
flip them, So just for being inquisitive and asking this fucking king nerd, like, hey, dog, so how does this work? What are you giving them? He's like, here. These are 3 sealed packs of Series 6 fucking player
series.
trading. Well, that's where they're at right
great
now.
series.
He told me, do not open them. Do not give them to your kids. If you have a safe, put them in there. And every event that you host, and I'm a part of it, I will bring you a new series of cards. Just hold on to them. 10, 15 years come by, you'll have those series of cards that nobody else is going to have unless they were part of that tournament at that event for this like occasion. And those are going to increase in value. And I was like, well, son of a biscuit.
It's an investment.
Look at Barry. You're sweating over there.
Dude,
You
I
love
learned a
this.
lot.
I'm just bummed I missed out on this one. I like these events.
working at the.
It was a very informative, educational experience, dude.
I like it. I
Yeah.
think those are fucking awesome. I think it's fun. Are you in now?
No, fuck no. What the fuck is wrong with you? But if somebody's gonna fucking, are you fucking dumb? It's like, no, but
He probably went home and opened those packs immediately.
Before I got home, the leg of the table was
called,
wobbly.
"Hey,
I
bro,
put
I
those
got-
fucking limited edition cards under that. It's like, oh,
got
look at
an
we're
ash.
stable again. We're a level table again, dude. I did get calls, DMs more than calls that saying, would you be up to hosting a sport card trade event and collectibles?
All of a
and
sudden,
shit?
Steve's ears
And I
started
was
burning.
Like, yeah, dude. Like,
Wait a
let me
minute,
know.
what-
Baseball
okay,
cards,
all right,
shit
now
like that.
that-
Yeah.
now-
And they're getting
Are you a collector?
And of baseball cards, I've for a long time I've been a collector. I have a decent collection of baseball cards, that I value, and my favorite child will get them when I'm long gone. And it's not the favorite child that I always proclaim to be my favorite child. I have favorites for different components in life.
Got it.
So I was like, dude,
Sonny.
and then I was like, what about video game nerds, bro? Like those guys have like trade shows. So I was like, fuck, hey,
Let's
out
do
there,
it.
if you guys are like video game nerds, collectors, or like for trade shows or hit us up, dude. We'll fucking host
What
your
about
event.
I'd be down to
Magic
host a
the
fucking
Gathering.
video game competition night.
Yeah, there could be part
dude,
We
competition.
could do fucking Mortal Kombat.
Go
We
ahead.
could do a little bit of FIFA action.
yeah.
Well, sorry, EA, whatever the fuck they
Whatever
call
it
it
is
now.
now, yeah.
We could do a little Call of Duty action.
now you're
Stinky
talking.
booty, Call of Duty.
Trophies, food, maybe some
Jordan,
pot.
the team did that over there at Black Plague.
Okay,
like last
how
week.
did it go?
Dude, I don't know. I wasn't there. I saw the pictures and everybody they had all the fucking screens up. Everybody was what do they call? Is it a LAN party? I don't even know what those are.
LAN
but
party, that's old school.
Well, I don't even know what that is. But everybody
Live
was
action,
playing.
no, live area network.
The whole tasting room was just a bunch of fucking consoles and TVs, and then on at Black Plague in their main brewery, they have a big stage area.
Oceanside?
And, yeah, and they were blasting like some game. So everybody was playing like individuals, and then on the big screen above the stage, there was like a main game going on, and I think it was Call of Duty, or I don't know what they were playing, but it looked sick, dude. There was a lot of people.
Easy to set up.
A
easy
lot
to do.
of people.
Fun to do.
It didn't look easy to set up. I don't know how those things work, but it looked like a lot.
We could do it.
Yeah,
We can do it.
motherfucker said we.
Emo Brown, right?
What about Magic the Gathering?
Get that nerd shit out of here.
Is that a nerd shit?
No, I don't know.
Is that a thing?
Dude, Tinder hooligan. Tender hooligan on 3rd Avenue. They host a Magic the Gathering night. One of the dudes was telling me, I was like, really? I don't know what Magic the Gathering is. I know it's a card game,
Yeah, it's a card
but I
game.
don't know what it is.
One of the
entailed,
oldest
though.
ones, I believe, if not the oldest.
Really? How about Dungeons and Dragons?
D&D,
nerd?
baby.
It's not D&D. D&D is not a card game. D&D is a board game. But
That was
very
a test. You fucking passed. You're
Well,
a geek.
actually, that's why I'm qualified to host the video game night, I believe.
Go ahead, handle, bro. We'll have it here, and we'll see what we can
Did
do.
you play D&D?
No, never. I think I might have tried it, but it's a very
He took a
long
D once,
commitment.
though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I took a D.
And then he took another one.
He did take 2 Ds once.
Respectfully to the Just
To the D community. Oh, Just Barrett's. Okay.
So yeah, man, they're gonna be hosting. We're gonna be hosting and having these events here on a minimum of a monthly basis. They're talking about maybe every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks. Hey, I'm game. I just like learning about it, watching everybody get hype, dog. Some dude next to
Yeah.
us bought a pack, ripped the pack open, and he pulled a $400 card out.
And
he's like,
fuck
yeah. I was like, what the fuck just happened, dude? Did he get his fucking first boner? Like, what's going on over here?
$400?
A $400 card.
And did he immediately sell it?
No, he immediately grabbed it and put it in a slut, a little slut. Put it in a little plastic slit.
It's not where you want to put your
Put it in
cards.
a little plastic slip, and then he put it in a hard case, like a hard shell case protector, dude. So he knew what he was doing. Pop, 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 put it away. And I was like, what the fuck?
Wait, was everybody watching him open this thing?
Well, the little corner, like there was groups of people, and I guess the people that were in the corner that I was next to, they were like the king geeks, bro. They were like Pokemon.
Yeah, you can't sit
final
at that
level shit. You
table.
can't, dude.
Yeah.
You can't because there was no seats. But I mean, you just couldn't fucking be there unless you were cool like these guys. And I was like, oh,
I'm interested. I'm not big on the Pokemon stuff, but I'm always...
It was an interesting evening, dude. Cruising.
The energy
fun.
will get you hyped.
We'll have a
Sounds
couple
fun.
beers. We'll be
Sounds
here. We'll be hanging out and just watching
I
these
just
guys
like
do
I
it.
like going to these things and just busting balls and fucking honestly like you just learning, but also kind of like poking some fun at it.
That's all we did, bro.
And
Maybe while they're doing that thing, we do our first ever Emo Brown video game live stream.
dude, that's
The
what I'm
three of
saying.
us just play Call of Duty in this corner, just to
do it.
warm the,
Let's
just
do
to warm it up.
Fuck, dude. Emo Brown headquarters is for geeks. I love it, dude.
Yes, bring them all in. They need a home.
BJ, set it up. That's
Done.
on you. That's
Done.
on you, brother.
Done.
Set it up. I'll bring in the PS5 or whatever we need, and then we'll just fucking go to work on it. Or do you bring in your console and I bring in my console?
I think that's the case. Yeah, we have to bring at least 2.
okay. But mine is PS5 and yours
We
is
can do it.
Xbox.
We've played Call of Duty before.
Yeah.
But you can one guy can be playing on an Xbox and the other person can be playing on a PS5 and you can still play in the same game.
Yeah, I learned that with him. That's a thing. You can do that, dude.
That's
mean,
the new
it's
thing in
smart.
video games is cross-platform. So it used to be like, yeah, if you want to play with your PlayStation friends, you have to play a
Trans-platform.
PlayStation. You wanted to, you want to play on Xbox, you got to play on Xbox, PC, yada yada. But now,
Xbox, Z-Box, Zerbox.
and it's because of Fortnite.
Dreamcast.
Your kid's favorite game, Fortnite,
Yeah.
accidentally did that. So like,
Oops,
somebody
they changed the
accidentally,
game.
they allowed it. They allowed the cross play, and everybody was just like,
Oh,
what
so
the
it
fuck?
wasn't happening because
was never happening.
It didn't allow it.
Yeah, the like Xbox and Microsoft people were like, never, it's not going to happen. We will not ever share our communities because then they lose their
No, I mean, it makes
exclusivity,
sense
you know?
from
And
a
now-
business perspective.
But now it's like every game has it
Really?
because Fortnite fucked it up, and then they took it away, and then like, well, actually, we could just do it for Fortnite. Like the companies were like, oh, we just do it for that, and now it's like all over.
Okay.
I played that
All
with
right.
BJ one time, the golf game, dude. So it was
He saw me rage
it was
quit.
me and BJ battling it out.
golf
Dude.
game?
Yeah, dude, the Tiger Woods golf. Act like you don't know, bro. That shit is amazing. You
I
can
don't know
bet.
it. I don't know. It
You
sounds
can bet
boring
on these
as
games,
shit.
bro. And you know I'm a degenerate. You can fucking gamble on Tiger Woods. You can gamble on anything if you want, but on Tiger Woods golf, next fucking level, we're fucking playing, and then this cocksucker hits it into the lake like 6 times, and then all you see is like Fucking, what's your name?
Helen
mother?
Keller.
Helen Keller has left the fucking game. And then my kids were watching, like, Dad, did BJ just quit? I was like, I think so.
There was no
buddy.
coming back from that. I wasn't wasting anybody's time.
Bro.
He hit it in the lake, dude.
So
like
many
24
times.
Golf,
man.
the golf
many
game
times.
sounds
Up, dude.
lame.
Do people like watching that shit still?
Yeah.
Bianca and
I think
Angel
our crew would love to watch us play that
streaming
shit.
their shit playing, huh?
Yeah, we can recruit them to help us with that.
Yeah, that's
Dude,
what I
let's
was
do
gonna
it.
say. I'm in, dude.
Let's do it,
You don't
dude. That'd be
fucking scare
fun.
me, dog.
Call of Duty. I really don't play anything else.
Really? You got, let me see. What's my fucking square?
Nah, like Call of Duty, and then
Emo Brown is your scream name.
That's right.
I used to play some. I used to play
I
some
have
Grand
two.
Theft Auto.
Oh, he's got a burner account.
I
Hey,
used to
Grand
play
Theft
some
Auto
Grand
6 is
Theft Auto.
coming out,
Dude,
right?
have you seen
Next
that
year?
shit?
Oh no, I haven't.
That shit looks. I mean, the sneak peeks.
I think we could show the trailer.
look badass.
Yeah.
Dude, they're just getting better all the time.
I haven't played since the Miami one or San
Miami.
Andreas. San Andreas.
Yeah, that's when they're in LA, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
they're,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
in
How
Compton.
many ago was that?
I don't know.
It's like 4 GT4, GT3 or some shit.
It would technically be between 3 and 4. If you're talking about
Yeah.
the old school, like PlayStation 2.
Yeah, that's the one
Yeah,
I have.
San Andreas. Yeah.
Okay.
And then the GTA 5 was brought back to San Andreas, and this one's gonna be in Vice City. Actually, I think
There was Vice City.
I think it's
already.
gonna be multiplayer. Multi.
That Vice City already was a thing.
What
Wasn't
do
it?
we got
Yeah.
here, dude? I like it
Look at
already.
that shit,
Look at that,
dude.
I'll fucking live there.
This is crazy. Just the
What the fuck is
graphics.
Bardo doing there? What the fuck is El Moreno doing out
I don't see a MAGA hat.
Dial.
there? Fucking young MAGA.
That's why you came by?
There he is. Oh, you know. That's Bardo.
That does look like Bartow's truck too.
Shit.
Yeah,
So
so
this
this
is the
one's gonna be
game.
like a Bonnie and Clyde situation. Yeah. So this is the game. Clearly, it's like a
Yeah,
cutscene.
but dude, still.
But a lot of GTA stuff, the cutscenes are filmed in game. So like this is the same stuff you're gonna see in the actual game too. Like
Hey, look at us, bro.
gonna be working out.
Yeah.
You can be stealing beers, drinking piss wasser, baby. That's what I love about GTA games. All the funny names they give stuff. Their beer's called piss wasser.
Peace Vazer.
Caminos, you're supposed to be getting out.
Hey, fool, this is legit.
Dude, it's so sick.
It's gonna be incredible. People are saying it's gonna cost $100 though.
That's fine.
I'll pay it.
Yeah.
I will.
You guys are the
fucking pay
reason gamers are mad.
Why?
Because games have already been going up. Like games used to be $50, and they were 60, and then they're 70, and then they're 80. Now they skip from 80 to $100.
I don't know, bro. I see this and I go, well worth it.
Oh.
Yeah, a game like this, fully worth it. But a game like fucking like I don't know, Mario Kart.
Hey, dude, I just got a graphic boner.
Sex.
I have a feeling sex could be a part of this game actually.
Really?
Yeah.
So
'Cause
this
this
is for
is the-
kids.
Well, remember they used
They're
to
a
have
dynamic
that?
duo like Bonnie and Clyde, a crime duet, if you will. And yeah, they're playing it up in the commercials like they're a
This
couple.
is so
So
fucking insane.
yeah.
Gonna do this.
Oh my god.
Is this not crazy or what?
No,
This is bananas.
It's
Just the amount of
fucking
shit you do.
wild.
I would pay $100 for this. How deep is the gameplay? Is it like
Very.
fucking vast? Like it's a whole open format where
Yes.
you can do
Oh,
whatever
yeah.
they want?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
And every GTA jumps like fucking light years ahead of the last one. And GTA 5 was insane the amount of stuff you could do. You go to a casino and spend literal like
Yeah.
days just gambling real money in the casino.
Real money gambling?
I've lost money on the horses.
Really?
Bro.
There's a strip club.
There's strip clubs.
Kenny
I mean,
Powers selling guns.
Look at that. Look at the fucking look. Pause it or no. When you go back
Yeah.
to that clip that just played, you can see in the beer.
Yeah.
If you zoom in
Bubbles.
on that beer, it's like
There'll be
literally
individual
bubbling.
blades of grass in the beer.
individual bubbles and the carbonation of the beer.
You can
Yeah.
take the boy out of beer, but you can't take the beer out of the boy.
That's right.
No, that's what they were talking about when they were talking about this clip. And they were talking about how detailed it was.
We should probably say that
They
we're not at
used-
all sponsored by GTA, but we'd love to be. If you want to send us an early copy, we'll take it.
How sick would it be if our podcast played on one of the radio stations, though, dude?
That's probably coming. I
Yeah?
think they're going to have like a podcast station because they always do that. Like every iteration kind of like keeps up with the times. So
Dude, that was
GTA
pretty good.
I kinda got
4
hyped,
was
I'm
in
fucking stoked
New
right
York,
now.
their New
kinda
York
wanna play video
location,
games.
Liberty City.
Yeah.
And yeah, they were like, they had talk shows and shit and like,
I kind of want to play video games.
it's
right now.
really good.
I want to play that game.
kinda wanna- I wanna play Call
Dude,
of
that
Duty.
game made you a degenerate. That took out your fucking deepest fucking, like,
I'm gonna punch his hooker in the mouth.
bro. The darkest shit was fucking you could do in
That
that
blew
game,
my mind
bro.
when you can do that. You're like, who is this lady of the night walking here? Punch her. Take her money.
Yeah, like just the leaps and bounds in GTA 3 when they introduced hookers into the game. They
Yeah.
literally like you get the girl, you go to the like dark area,
And it was the car
car
would
would
shake.
move,
Yeah, the
but
car
they
would shake.
sat in the front seat. Nothing happened.
Yeah.
GTA now, they're doing every sexual act
Go ahead.
and almost showing it. Like
Really?
you see them doing it.
No.
like with
All right.
clothes on.
I don't know if I
basically.
like that.
It's
Why?
insane.
Why?
I don't know.
What makes that over the top?
Because my kids will probably be the pain.
You can literally shoot policemen in the head, and that's the thing that takes you
That's
over
the
the
one
top.
that did it over. You know, it's like I don't want to have my kids watching and it's, Dad, what's 2 girls, 1 cup? I'm like, my that's not for you. That's not for you, brother. That's not for you. No, stick to fucking what is that game on Astro Jump or whatever it is on fucking PS5. Astro's
Bejeweled.
World.
You go ahead and
I'm down. Set that up.
It's happening.
We'll do another nerd night here, dude. While they're doing Pokemon out there,
We're doing Call of Duty.
Fucking Pokemon. Oh, wait,
what about Call of Duty? I haven't kept up with that.
And I'll introduce you to GTA 5.
nice.
I'll let you just run around and shoot hookers if that's what you want to do.
Dude, you can go back. You can go 2 GTAs ago, and you can still discover like incredible worlds that you never knew.
And like the Easter eggs and like just the amount of like detail in the world that they put. Like I said, like every beer has a name, like Pisswasser, and it's been on brand since day one. Like it's always been. And there's lore
It's
to
so sick,
everything.
dude.
Like
It is so sick.
It's pretty insane.
Let's keep it on this nerd topic.
Let's keep nerding it up.
Coming up this Thursday, BJ, we'll be celebrating a little trivia night at 3 Punk Ales. Saved by the Bell trivia night, bro.
wake up in the morning
and my pants are full of diarrhea. Oh, that's the wrong song. No, I don't get it.
Ah, same.
It's a Saved by the Bell trivia night, May 22nd, 7 p.m. at 3 Punk Ales. We're going to have giveaways. We're going to have beer specials. We're going to have all this fun stuff. But more importantly, it's Saved by the Bell trivia, bro. I don't normally go to these events. I went to the last one, the one
Sopranos.
prior. I went to the Sopranos, came in second place because I
Bro,
played
you
like
were
a
talking.
fucking...
You were talking a big game, dude.
And I would have won if it wasn't for these meddling kids. No, it was the last fucking final Jeopardy type deal. And I didn't bet anything. Like I bet Ugats, cero, nada. And the people who were in
Why?
second place bet everything on the final question, and they beat us like by 8 points.
but why didn't you put anything on the thing?
Because I fucking lame, dude. I tried to play it safe.
Play a conservative game.
It was me and the Antitos for Trump, dude, and we just we were butthurt.
Bro, you said you
I had to shell out
you
$100.
declared that you guys
Here's
were
the
going
thing.
to
Yeah, and then the
win.
week after on Emo Brown was very quiet.
Here's
Didn't
the
even talk
thing.
about it.
The people that we were dropping dick on and everything, we beat the shit out of those guys. This couple, I guess they go to all the trivia nights and shit.
They
and
know how to
saw-
do the trivia
And they
game.
saw that there was a Sopranos night, and I guess the boyfriend's a boyfriend-girlfriend couple, and the boyfriend is like a fucking savant when it comes to all things Sopranos.
Sopranos? Uh-oh.
And he came in.
You
and
met your match, bro.
Yeah, dude, and he wiped his ass with us, bro. The last question was name, was it 4 characters that have been in every season, the most shows, excluding Tony Soprano and his immediate family. And we were
Easy.
like, oh, okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, dude. And it came, ultimately, it was between
Joey Fingers.
Junior Soprano and Dr. Melfi. And then I was like, fuck,
Big ups talking
who
about
was it? And we got it right, but
didn't
we
put
didn't
enough.
bet no money,
Yeah.
so we got no money and we lost. So I gave big ups to the guy. We gave him fucking the gift certificates, $100. Hey, woo woo wah wah. It was awesome. BJ, I feel in order to give us a little foreshadowing, maybe a little foreplay.
Taste, little
Well,
taste.
Let's give us a little taste of what we think we're
Bayside.
going to be expecting. Bayside versus Valley, Preppy versus fucking Slater, all the things.
How about we do a little Saved by the
How
Bell?
well do you know the 90s show? Saved by the Bell. Rest in peace, man. Samuel Powers, alias El Screech, dude. All
right.
All right, bro.
So let's go. We're gonna have Steve up in the corner, so we're watching you, Steve. Don't do anything weird. All right, we're gonna skip the reading. None of that. Just gotta answer the questions. We're gonna collect them. We can work collectively as a team,
Sounds
and
good.
at the end it will tell us how many we got right. All right.
I like
Yeah,
it. dude.
I'll
I
have
like
fun.
What is the name of the band that the gang formed?
Zack Attack.
Is it Zack Attack, Saved by the Bell, Zack Gang, or Friends Forever?
Friends Forever was their hit track, and the name of the band was Zack Attack, dude.
All right, so we're going A?
Absolutely.
Let's go A.
Zack
Let's
Attack.
go, bro.
How old was Dustin Diamond Screech during the first season of Saved by the Bell? 15, 13, 12, or 16?
I'm gonna go with 12 because that motherfucker looked like he was prepubescent, bro.
Dude, I don't know. I'm gonna
Fuck,
go.
dude.
I'm gonna go 15.
Yeah. Oh shit.
No, let's go.
We
no,
have to
no,
unanimously
He went 12?
I
Let's
went
go
12.
13. Let's go 13, just so I can
The
fucking over.
fuck, dude? You're gonna override me?
Yeah, yeah.
All
All right,
I'm gonna go
give-
13.
Give him 13. Give him 13. All right.
What was the name of the school they went to? Bayview High School, Bayside High School, Bay High, or Bayleaf?
Bailey.
Bayside, baby.
Let's go with Bayside, Holmes.
Bayside.
That's right.
What is the town the school is located in? Bayview, Bayside, San Diego, or Palisades?
I think it's the Palisades, bro.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, dude, we're gonna fucking win, dude.
What does AC stand for in the character AC
Albert
Slater's name?
Clifford, number A, bro.
Albert Cornelius?
Nope.
Albert Clifford.
Yes, sir.
All right.
with
Which
me,
character got the
dude.
lowest score on the SATs? Zach, Slater, Kelly, or Lisa?
Shit. I think it was Lisa, dude. I think it was Lisa. No? Was it Slater or Lisa?
Wait,
It wasn't
I'm gonna
Zach.
say
Because Zach did really well, if I
yeah,
remember.
like
He
the
cheated.
episode's like, oh shit.
Did he cheat?
probably. It's a very Zach thing
Very
to do.
Zach thing. What's that
So
fucking
Zach.
offshoot Instagram page? Fuck Zach Morris or something?
Fuck.
We'll look that up next.
I'm gonna say Lisa, bro. I don't know why, but I tend to remember that.
It feels like the show would go there like you would think that
I
she's
want
gonna
to say she
score
had
high.
a learning disability, or they highlighted some shit.
Oh, yeah, like she was confident and probably didn't study or something.
Something. Or what, Kelly or Lisa?
All right, we're going Lisa.
All right, let's go Lisa. Fuck it. Damn, we're gonna lose.
What's the name of Screech's girlfriend? Kelly, Lisa, Violet, or Carrie?
Violet, bro. You knew who it was?
I didn't know that
Do you
one.
remember who it was?
I didn't know
She's
that
turning
one.
Donna
Violet.
Martin. Do you know who Donna Martin is? Tori Spelling. Let's go, baby.
I
Okay,
didn't know-
all
I
right.
didn't know that
What's
one.
Zach's fake name while answering the advice hotline? Ranger, Walker, Morris, or Nitro?
Fuck, I don't remember that, but I
I think it was
remember
Nitro.
that show, dude.
I believe it was
Let's
Nitro.
go
it Nitro?
Nitro. Nitro's
I believe he
just a
did an
better
accent
answer.
too. I think he was Nitro.
No,
Was it Walker?
Well, we're going to find out, aren't we? What was the mascot of their high school? The Wildcat, the Tiger, the Lion, or the Cardinal?
Wildcats.
It has to be.
Bayside Wildcats.
Bayside Wildcats. We're almost there. What was the song playing when Zach and Kelly broke up at the dance? Time after time. Don't go. Love bites.
How
Or
am I supposed to live without you?
don't go. It is.
Yeah, bro. No, bitch.
Saved by the Bell. Final
that was
question.
a prolific scene
It
in a
changed.
young man's
Oh,
life
bro.
and a young woman's life. You learned about Lost that show, dude. Like Kelly went off with the older guy, and Zach turned into a savage, bro. Let's go.
All right, last question. Saved by the Bell spawned a spinoff of their college years. This one's for you, Jeff. That didn't do as well as the original. How many episodes were made?
Oh,
Go ahead,
fuck.
dude.
Come on. I don't
A
know how
lot or
many
a
of
little?
those episodes.
A lot or a little?
Nah, it's got to be middle-ish. 20.
20?
Let's go 20.
And timeout. Sunset trivia. If by chance they catch wind that we're doing this, if I see any of these fucking questions on the actual exam, I'm not fucking paying. Fucking cheaters, bro.
All right, so we're going 20.
All right,
Let's go 20.
Let's go submit your
All right.
answers.
Let
I
me
think
get-
we won, but I don't think we
Let
did
me get these
as
submitted. You guys,
great.
how do
I
you think
like
you
being
did?
the only motherfucker on camera, dude.
I was trying to put both of you. I don't know why I didn't do it.
I'm glad that you only had him. Hey,
Bayside Tigers, bro.
All right, you want to do over under?
Bayside
No.
Tigers. It's Bayside Tigers.
you idiot. You said Wildcat
I
too
don't know why.
confidently.
It's
Okay.
a Tigers. Fuck you.
You're gonna be mad about a couple of these.
Stupid.
I know. I know.
Did we get over or under 5?
we got over 5.
Over 5?
Over 5. All right.
Go ahead. 7 out of 11.
That's
Okay.
still not great.
All right,
but-
so the ones we got wrong. Screech was 13.
This is what we went with.
The character that got the lowest
No, no,
score
no,
of the
it's
SATs
wrong.
was
so what's the answer?
Slater.
C?
It's-
Oh, the
it's
answer
gotta be
was
C, yeah.
12.
Oh, look at me winning again. Look at me, stay winning.
Tigers.
What was the
Fucking
name
idiot.
of the mascot?
Zach got the lowest score, or who did? I don't get it.
No, the lowest score was Slater.
Okay. So the ones that are
The
not
ones that are
on there-
green are correct, and if we
Okay.
got it correct, it just is green.
Wait, was that an episode where Slater's dad gets all pissed at him for it?
Probably.
It was all military,
Slater's
remember?
dad.
Screech's girlfriend's name, Violet. What's
Ooh,
up,
19. We were so close.
dog? What was the mascot of the school? A fucking tiger, dude. My bad, guys.
Tigres.
Yeah.
de los
Saved by the
Tigres.
Bell.
blame you wholeheartedly for that one. dude.
19 episodes. Who fucking cares about that one? That one is a lame ass question.
That was
dude.
Jeff's favorite one.
That's trivia, though. The
To
other
be
ones
fair,
were-
Jeff said, "Hey, so long as there's questions about the college experience, because that's where I absolutely fucking flourished." And I was like, all right, dog. And here we go. One question, and you 0 for 1, dude.
Hey, listen, bitch. I
mean-
did not say that. Did not say that.
You definitely said
We can run the tape back.
Hey,
We definitely
hey,
said that, dude.
I did not say anything like that. That's a fucking lie. It's a complete fabrication.
This could be
Listen,
fun.
That was kind of fun.
This could be fun. Head out Thursday. Bring your gnarliest radical attire.
Oh, is it one of those things like
Yeah,
dress?
fuck it,
dress
dude. All
90s?
in, bro. All in. Dress 90s. Come and hang out. Have some fucking, what is it called? El Pinchi, the taco shop that hangs out in front of us. I always forget.
Vaquero?
Tacos El Vaquero, bro. We're going to have fucking discounted beers, and there will be giveaways, bro. We'll take some Emo Brown swag, and we'll take some 3-Punk swag, and we'll do some fucking giveaways there. It
Hey,
should be fun.
speaking of giveaways,
Should be fun. Go ahead.
I got a giveaway for you.
Oh,
I've been meaning to do this for the last couple of weeks, but you know, ADD's a
Your virginity.
motherfucker.
Let's do it.
I would like to do something for the listeners of this show. The only way you're going to get it is if you hear it on this show, because only the listeners of the show follow Emo Berry. So that's where I'm going to do this. You guys go to Emo Berry on Instagram.
Are you trying to generate more
dude,
followers?
look at
fool?
No. But I am trying to
Influencer.
give away.
Yeah,
followers?
dude,
No. But I am trying to give
influencer.
away a sick ass fucking official Chicle SDFC poster.
Time
So,
out. Let's get it signed by him, and let's up the ante, bro.
It's right there.
No, a real signature for not.
You think we could pull that?
facsimile. Yeah. What do you mean? That's the homie Chicle. What the fuck? If I
right,
wanted
well.
to put his butt imprint on there, he'll fucking do it, dude.
All right. Well, then a signed official Chicle
Think you can do that?
poster
Yeah.
of SDFC. I'm gonna put a post up on Emo Berry today. Now that I've announced it, everybody go ahead, comment on it.
Must
All right.
follow
And,
Emo Berry.
Yeah, you
to
got to
win.
follow Emo Berry. You got to
Tag a
comment
friend.
on it.
Yeah.
No, none of that shit. Just
No,
comment.
no, yeah, follow,
One
tag
comment,
a
one
friend.
entry, and then next week on the show, I will announce the winner.
How do you, bro? How embarrassing if nobody signs up, dude.
Then I'll keep the poster.
Hey, that's a sick ass poster, though.
I'll buy it off you, dude.
There's one over there you can steal.
Unopened.
Ooh,
Only if
nice.
it's unopened.
Unopened, because as soon as you open it, you know it's all over.
Oh, this
dog.
pack is ripped.
So yeah, that's Thursday. That'll be awesome. BJ's doing his thing over here. Exciting times. What events you got coming up before we get into some Yahweh shit, dude?
Hey, wait, I got a couple of things. Well, I'm gonna just talk about one because I want to get into the Yahweh shit.
All right.
But we have the opening of Una Mas,
Ooh.
and it's coming up. We don't have this.
That's
we
how
don't-
that works.
Yeah, it's coming up. We don't have the set date yet. Colin, who's going to be jumping on the show very soon, he'll be jumping on once we get that opening date a lot more secured. But it's going to be within the next month.
Tell us a little bit about this project.
Dude, Colin, it's really Colin just kind of tapped me and Danny in to help him with like the build up and the marketing and some of the stuff like that. So
And it's called what? I'm sorry?
It's called Una Mas.
Una Mas.
Yeah, so it's on Adams Avenue. It's
Will the whites
they're gonna love it.
They're gonna- okay.
They're gonna love it.
Sounds good.
They're gonna love it.
gonna love that?
There's
Una Mas?
there's going to be a cool culinary component that is honestly, it's kind of like circumventing what the original plan of his was.
Circumcision.
You got Steve with the alliteration when you said cool culinary component.
Oof. Yeah, I love that shit. My autistic brain fucking wrapped all around that.
Are you listening to it?
Oh,
it's gonna be. You don't have to read
some
shit.
cauliflower.
We're bringing in a good friend of mine, Danny, and his company, the Service Animals, to build
Oh,
out. The,
you said Danny. I thought it was Dick Drippy.
no. There's two Dannys. in
Okay,
this
all
mix.
right. Not
There's
Dick
two.
Drippy.
There's
Big
two
ups
Dannys.
Dick Drippy.
Friend of the show.
He doesn't like to be called
Yes,
Dick
he
Drippy,
does. He
apparently.
doesn't like to be called Drippy Dick. It's a big difference.
I guess
dude.
there is, man. One
he
is very-
He gave me the green light on Dick Drippy, dude. All right, cool. Dick Drippy.
I don't
it
think he
is.
did.
Yes, he did.
No, I think you gave me
At Ojos Locos.
Yes. Hey, do you guys use Square Enix logos?
No,
We'll go back to
no,
Una
no,
Mas
no.
right now. You got yelled at or yes? Yeah. Okay. We'll move on.
Nothing special about those.
So, my boy Danny is up and coming chef. He's good, and we brought him in. He played up together. So, what did you roll in here, bro?
Okay, now it's Dick Drippy.
No, it's not Drippy Dick.
No. It's Dick Drippy and you. So Dick Drippy is a part of this because you guys are.
Overpour.
Oh shit.
It all makes sense.
Yeah.
Soon. So Colin brought us in to help him with social media marketing and stuff like that. And then tapped Danny in, and he has a company called Service Animals, right? So Pony Boy, I don't know if you've heard of that restaurant. It's pretty cool. It's at the old Pearl Hotel in Point Loma.
That's no longer there.
No, it is.
Do they
Pearl
still
Hotel.
have movie nights during the summer?
Well,
by
now
the pool.
it's his restaurant. Now it's a restaurant called Pony Boy, and yes, they do. Check it out.
Fuck yeah.
Follow, tag a friend, and then so we brought them in to do the menu build out, and that's going to be unveiled soon.
Very nice.
We brought in
Baja
a-
Cuisine or Capello?
Yeah, so it's
All
going
right,
to be
cool.
kind of like a
Fried
Baja
pickles.
fusion. Not like complete elevated stuff. Like it's still going to be just like nice and affordable and shit, but it's going to be interesting, and there's going to be a culinary flair. So people are going to be coming in. They're going to have 10 taps. 10 of those are going to be like legacy brands, San Diego old school breweries like us, and then 10 of
Coronado,
them,
Carl Strauss,
and stuff like
Ballast
that.
Point,
Pizza Port.
Stone, Pizza Port, todo el pedo.
And then the other 10 are going to be all imports from
Chula
Mexico.
Vista, Three Punk
Three
Ales.
Pounds can be in there,
Alright,
probably.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
But no, he's going to bring in Insurgente. He's going to bring in Loba. He's going to bring in Wetland. He's going to bring in all of the craft beer that, the south of the border crew. You know what I mean? So it's going to be a sick concept. He's going to have a rotating wine tap from that's just going to be featuring wines from Valle de Guadalupe. So that's going to be cool. There's going to be celebrity chefs coming in to do like
Chef Claudia
collabs.
Sandoval, everybody.
Absolutely.
Big ups from the show.
Absolutely. Javier Plasencia. All these guys are going to be coming in to do collabs
Hell yeah.
with the establishment. We're really pumped. Colin's fucking and his team are working really hard. We're working hard trying to, just champion that message and really kind of bring this thing into fruition. But that's going to be opening soon.
He's coming on the podcast?
What's up?
He's coming on the podcast?
Oh, hell yeah.
All right, cool. We're
Yeah,
gonna grill him. We got another camera, dog.
Grill
All right,
talk.
there's a bunch of like upcoming interviews and shit. We got to, guys, we need to buy a camera. We need to figure that out. Put that in your little fucking wish list, your little Amazon
did.
wish list. Oh, you did? I need to look at that. I need to look at that, dude.
What kind?
I don't know.
We have the camera. We need the lens.
That's the lens.
The lens, and it's nice. It's not that we only need the lens because these cameras are not cheap.
How much are these cameras?
These are like $700, $800.
Fuck you. That's how much we spent for this?
Per camera.
It's a lot.
Jesus.
And
Sounds
Jesse
good.
Christus.
yeah,
Fuck.
Sounds
I'm
like
excited.
yeah.
I'm excited, dude.
Dude.
Good for you. Overpour.
Well, good for
Tell
him
people,
and
well,
good-
no, tell people about Overpour. I'm more concerned with you.
Last time that we brought up Overpour, I'm just going to repeat the same thing. It's not really anything that we're not picking up any clients or anything like that. You know what I mean?
Things are going really good
Everybody,
right now.
no. Things are just going, and I don't have the bandwidth, honestly. So it's just folks that are coming up to us or to Danny. Danny, and they're asking us for help, and if we can do it, we're doing it, and we're creating content. It's more like a creative agency thing than it is a marketing agency. So people are coming up to us. They want help with their videos. They want help with their social media. They want content made, and it's an ideas.
why don't you help us with our videos and content?
Yeah, for what the fuck?
Well,
We could use a social media marketing team.
I'll talk to
Dick Drippy. Yeah.
And we'll see what he says.
And I'm
Double
gonna-
D. Can we call him Double D? Do you think?
I'm going to pull a friend of the show move for free. Oh, I want that shit.
The first one's always free.
We all know that person always wants some shit for free. You know what? Let's give some flowers back right now. Big ups to you. Awesome. Well done. Congratulations on everything
Gracias.
you are building with the Drippy and with Colin, dude. Sounds like that's going to be an awesome fucking
Yeah, it's gonna be a cool
extension
concept, too.
and addition.
We're really excited
Where
about
is it at? I'm sorry.
It's on Adams Avenue
In
in
Adams.
like the North Park area.
Okay.
Bleeds into University Heights, but we're calling it North Park. I
Nice.
think it's
Right on the Canada border.
Why not in Chula Vista? Why are you guys scared of Chula Vista?
I'm not scared of Chile. I'm not building the spot. I'm just helping. Colin had a spot right next door to you. I don't know. I don't know what happened.
I want to give some people some flowers too, dude.
Who?
All right. Running a small business is hard. But fortunately, we built this thing of ours here. This thing of ours here, the Emo Brown. The Emo Brown Social Club. It's kind of like a network. It's kind of like like an ads program. It's kind of like when you go remember in school there used to be a bulletin board and look at babysitter offers or lawn care offers.
right.
Dude, there are so many people within the network of members and just friends of the show or friends of Emo Brown that are about what we do that I am very fortunate to have them at my fucking. I have access.
Disposal.
I have access to them, dude. Again, running a small business is hard, and sometimes everything just adds up. We were there. You can attest. Last week we were at the Elwood. And we had a huge bee problem, dude. A
fuck ton of bees.
Yeah, dude. There's a shit ton of bees, bro. Like, and the
Only
hive
problem I
is in the
saw was not
back.
enough bees.
Go ahead.
Ooh, there you go. What do you say? They're vanishing.
Oh yeah, well there was a lot there. If fucking Bill Nye needs bees, tell him to go to the Elwood. Not anymore, actually. So he's my good friend Enrique Green from Green Pest Control, who
Big
does
ups.
all of our insect and bug removal on a monthly basis at like the brewery, at my house, my parents' house, my sister's house, everybody who we can. Like we've been with them for a minute. I said, hey, fool, real shit, I need some help at that
We got some
Elwood.
fucking bees,
Dude, we got a shit ton of bees, bro, and I don't know what's going on. People are getting stung, rah, rah, roo, roo. And he came in, handled it. Done. I was like, fuck. So for all your bee removal needs, insect needs, whatever, reach out to Green Pest Control. We'll put a link up. We'll even fucking share it, dog. Wow. Number 2, the Elwood, man. Now, it's an old bar. It's a fucking old bar. So I had to call in the homie, Sparky. Now, Sparky has a long list of fuck-ups.
I didn't know this. I did not know this part.
Sparky has done us a little bit dirty in the past. The most memorable moment that I believe Sparky has is when he was learning. He was an apprentice learning to become an electrician, and for some reason we were doing not for some reason we were doing one of our Metiche Monday shows in the early onset.
Back when
of
they
this
were
thing.
live.
Back when we were doing live fucking shows, which I feel that we should do that again. Those were kind of cool. You let me know how you feel about that. And
Live?
we were doing the shows, and for some reason he went into the fucking panel, the electric panel, the breakers panel, all of those. Opened it, turned it off, and turned it back on.
Now, some would say he had an accomplice.
Who was the accomplice? No, it was not him. I feel like he tried to stop him. I feel like what I remember, this was like 3 years ago.
I think
feel
what
like-
it was, he went into the box,
Yeah.
was like,
So what
hey,
happened?
this is what the big boy electricians do. We could turn things on and off and, and turn everything fucking off.
What did that do? That killed
what did
that
it do?
episode.
Oh.
Completely like obliterated it. Hour and a half wasted, gone. We didn't do shit. We lost it all. He fucking fried our motherboard, dude. Like everything went to hell. It took another hour just to get everything reset up because things just went haywire, you know? So he kind of was blacklisted, you
There's
know?
still a sign.
It
Oh,
was-
it's down.
Yeah, it was kind of
he's
black.
back. He's
Yeah, the
back,
sign is gone
definitely.
because we removed it. Forgiveness. We all forgive. We won't forget. Hence, busting balls. We all forgive. I had to call upon him this weekend to help me out with a little situation that we were encountering at the Elwood with electrical issues. He came in and he handled it like a champion.
All right.
Big ups, Sparky,
Sparky,
alias
go you.
Oscar Uribe, and his fucking electrician background for all your electric needs. Make sure you give him a follow. He is,
Solid.
yeah, he's on there
Solid
on
nickname
all
for
the
an electrician.
Instagrams under fucking Oscar Uribe. I don't remember right now off the top of my head the name of the company that he does. Doesn't matter. We're gonna repost it. We're gonna do the thing. But wait, it's not done yet, BJ. We're not done yet, dog. Plumbing went out.
Damn,
One of our
fool.
dude, Alwood.
Elwood
People be
needs love.
shitting.
Dude, Alwood's fine. Well, and more of a precise fucking diagnosis. One of the faucets in the sinks.
He'll be shitting in the
went
sinks.
kaput. Went to shit.
That's kind of that place.
Cesar Torres.
Ordered it. Got it fixed. Called the plomero in. Boom, boom, boom. They do their thing. They fix it. They're very professional. They are very astute. They're prompt. They handle their work. Where would we be as a community without people in the community that can do these things? Big ups to Plomero and his Plomero skills. He gets it done for all your plumbing needs.
Oh, that's the name of the-
Man,
okay.
for all your plumbing needs, reach out to the homie El Compa Jose, dog. Get your fucking plumbing needs by El Plomero. Show me that little
That's
picture
why they
you
call
showed,
it
bro.
Emo Brown.
Look at that picture. Bing, bang, boom. Oh, how could I forget? You put another guy on there, dude.
You sent me the picture.
My bad. How could I? Hence, I said, how could I forget? We have a couple lawyers on our thing, dude.
Good.
There's a couple
Yeah, I was
lawyers
gonna
in our
suggest it.
network and in our social
the way we be
club.
talking, we need
Yeah,
one.
I was gonna
That young
suggest
man
it.
on the top right-hand corner, above the Enrique Green and his family portrait and all they do, is our trademark attorney. On Nerd Night, the homie, he came through, Giovanni Correa. He came through. He dropped off our federally issued and accepted trademark. So now it's like, we can do whatever we want under the Emo Brown thing as
Oh,
we
you
own
didn't
it
have that.
completely. Yeah,
What
it
is
takes a
it?
long time apparently to get it done.
There's a trademark, but then you can roll with something else for.
Yeah, well now we have the top dog of all the things.
So,
Like,
wait, but what's the other thing?
motherfucker, I don't know. I didn't go to college to study
Copyright?
law.
Is it copyright? Is that what the other one
Trademark,
is?
copyright, fucking
restricted?
registered mark.
Or registered or
Yeah,
something like that?
yeah.
Because there's an R.
I think you're the R. I think we were registered mark for a little bit, and now we are completely trademarked and approved again. Dude,
Congratulations.
thank you to you as well. I mean, I feel like now, like these are all services that are available to all of you guys that are part of the social club or available. Reach out to these guys and get it done, bro.
Fuck
I
yeah,
felt very
dude.
appreciative.
You're building an Angie's List.
Go ahead.
And
Who's Angie?
You've never heard of Angie's List?
No.
Is that the one where people cheat on their spouses?
That's a different. That Angie's involved, but it's a different list. It's definitely.
What was
a
that
different
one
list.
called? That was called
Megan's Law?
No,
that's the one
it
you're
was,
on. You're on Megan's Law.
No, there was a website or something like that.
Where top end, high notch professionals like would cheat on
cheat.
their spouses.
It was Madison, something like that.
I think you're right. Madison Square Garden.
Well, a lot of people take their
Ashley
their mistresses.
Madison.
It was that
Ashley
it?
Madison.
I know it was like a
Ashley
Madison. something.
And then they outed the people who were actively on that
Yeah,
list who
yeah.
use the services. And then
I mean, that's kind of
it caused
I
some
mean,
drama.
honestly, bro,
dude.
that's kind of a
Cost some
stupid
drama,
fucking move,
dude.
don't you think?
To do what? To out them or to join it?
No, to fucking put any sort of your information or go through that avenue if that's what you're trying to do. I don't know.
Here's a
to me,
transition.
it's like, duh, that
Here's a
list is gonna get
transition,
leaked,
dude.
bro.
Among my endless hours of doom scrolling in the morning before I go to work, dude, I'm in the bathroom.
On
and
the
scroll-
throne?
On the throne, no. And then I came across this story from a fireman out of New Jersey who had just turned 40.
Hey.
His wifey had set up a nice 40th year birthday party, quote unquote secret, kind of kept it hidden from the husband. And there was a caveat to this party.
Yeah, I think I
you
know
see
that-
this
yeah, I
one,
saw
dog?
that video.
Apparently, his lady has been cheating on him, dude. Like
Ouch.
for a minute. Like I didn't dig too deep on what was going on, but I just kind of got the surface level of the message being portrayed.
Yeah.
My dude like went
He goes off.
skating earth. Is that how you say it?
Scorched
Scorched earth on his wife, still wife at the time. Like, I hate you. I've never hated anybody. I guess she was cheating for a long time, and he set up cameras and caught her.
Yeah, but if it's the video that I'm thinking about,
Yeah.
they're up. He's kind of like giving like a little announcement to the group.
He got his
right?
ring. He's like, oh, let me see this ring. And like the way it was presented, you make it seem like, oh, he's gonna upgrade his wifey's ring. What
Yeah,
a good
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
guy,
yeah.
dude. Awesome. Nyet. He's like, zoinks, this is my ring.
Yeah, because he starts talking. He starts kind of like outing her, and then everyone's kind of like chuckling. Even she's laughing. She's like, "Oh, is this a
What's
joke?
going
Like,
on?
this is a weird." And then boom, he just
Hit
goes
it.
off.
He hit her with it, dude. The worst part is like you hear friends of the girl, of the bride in the background saying, oh, he knows. Oh, he knows for sure. So it's like, oh, and then one other girl goes on stage and he just goes in, are you fucking you
Yeah,
all
yeah,
along and blah, blah, how dare you? And he says, if anyone is still like here to defend her, get the fuck out. Like, this is my party, and I don't want you
And
to...
he parties.
Yeah, dude.
They
He
party
fucking
like at the
partied
end.
after
He's
it,
like-
and all of his tier ones are there fucking pashangyando, party with him. Crazy.
I mean, look, dude. That's the way you would want to do. Like, that's everyone's. If they had to
Okay,
be put in
yeah.
that position,
I was talking to
that's how
Wifey.
they would do it.
I was like, okay, in private or on public display? Like, how would you want this served to you? And I was like, that's crazy, dude.
I don't know, man. That's pretty harsh, especially because
It's on the internet. It's forever now.
it's on the internet.
It's
It's
on
forever.
the social media. It's not going anywhere, dude. And they had kids, and he was like, "Oh, f you for doing
look,
this
so
to my
check
kids."
this out.
and
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
"Oh,
yeah.
man."
That's. I think about that though.
As you
like,
should.
Like, let's say that was in the position. I think about maybe even not doing it that way as much as you would want to just
Yeah.
blast it out there, humiliate, and
How would
honestly,
you want it done to you?
in private?
Mija, dime
I mean, what kind of
Send me a
course,
DM.
dude? Fucking, I want you to fucking tell everybody and all my friends. No, I'm saying if I was the one catching
Okay.
and how I would do it, knowing that I have kids, knowing that, look, listen, I probably would go against every single feeling of blasting it out there, embarrassing, or
Yeah.
like whatever, humiliating. I probably wouldn't do it. Like
We need
that
to
way.
get an update, so we'll do some research and see.
Because
We'll
here's
reach out.
another thing. Here's another
We'll
thing.
reach out to the homie. Daryl Roberts will probably
Hey,
know.
bro.
All these firefighters know.
Bro,
each other.
here's another thing.
Go ahead.
I'm pretty sure he knew that the deed was done. He knew everything that was going on. But like, and behind the scenes stuff, like, what if you're kind of wrong?
How? Okay.
No, like if somebody does that big, like
Explosion.
yeah, explosion, revealment. What if you're kind of wrong?
Like,
Like
well, he
what?
said he had receipts. He's like, "Do you want
Yeah,
me to
he
show?
said that. He said
Do you
that.
want me to show everybody? I'll show everybody." That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, but what if you read those receipts wrong? Like
Okay.
what I'm saying is kind of like, what if you go, you're snooping around.
I didn't
don't
buy
know,
eggs.
and you go
we
like,
were
hey,
naked, but
No, yeah, no. Short of that, right? Like short of, hey man, like listen, I saw her. She was at the coffee shop with this
Okay,
dude,
that kinda setup.
and blah blah blah. And then you start kind of going in. You kind of go through a phone. You kind of see find out who this dude is. There's nothing like let's call it blatant, but you have a feeling something's going on, and then you just go off the
hit her with the
handle.
hind. That's crazy.
Go off the handle, and you're kind of wrong.
Hey, again, the kind of like the loose theme of this was forgiveness and revenge. My boy chose revenge hard.
I wouldn't do it that way because of my kids.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, I mean, it's bigger than us. It's bigger than us at that point, dude. We're fucking parents. If you're gonna fucking stray and do your thing, better,
But I did see that video and I was like, damn,
That was
pretty
cringe.
badass.
Yeah. I was cheering him. I was like, out of you, homie. Out of you. But whatever.
Stood up off the
dude.
toilet. Hell yeah.
Oh, man.
I don't know, man. That's that feeling in your gut as you're the chick watching it happen, or like you're up there with all the nice warm and fuzzies, and then
Oh, he's gonna
it's-
give me a new
Then
ring.
it's transforming right in front of your eye, and you're going,
Hey, wait, he turned into a
Yo,
demon, dog. He turned
yo.
hardcore, like fucking. Good on him, I guess, bro. He handled it.
Hey,
BJ,
well-
what else we got next?
I was gonna say it's better than like taking a hammer to the like you hear
Yeah, you
these
didn't get violent,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
He's not over there blowing up fucking. What happened in fucking Palm Springs? They blew up. Was it an abortion clinic?
Something
was
like
it
that.
like a fucking?
No, a fertility clinic.
Okay.
Right?
No, I don't know.
Yeah,
What happened?
It was something along those lines.
I don't follow the news.
No, and you knew enough.
I knew that. Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't a very happy news article, so I didn't read it. But yeah, there's a dude blew up a fertility clinic, and he was claiming something like these children did not like consent to being born or something.
Yeah.
That's where we are, dog.
was that?
That is where the fuck we are.
Technically, none of us consented.
Shit. I don't know. While I was
That's
hanging
a
out
weird
in the
one.
vast deference of my father, I was like, come on.
Come on.
Let's go.
It's my time.
It's my time, perro.
That's it. I'm gonna win this race. I'm gonna win this race.
Bro, think
that's a
about
weird
that.
one though,
That's
dude.
fucking hella weird, bro. That's what's going on in America these days, dog.
I just wanna I wanna know what the remedy would be. What do you mean? So you didn't consent. An unborn child did not consent. All right, so what do you do?
How are you getting this permission slip signed then?
Yeah,
Like,
what are we doing here?
What are we doing, dude? What are we doing?
I mean,
I'm just over here happy hosting Pokemon events, bro.
those are
I'm
fun.
just fucking
They look
doing
fun.
my-
They
I'm
look
doing
fun.
my thing,
Everybody
dude.
has consent to.
BJ, what else you got, brother?
Well, I mean, if that's what's crazy in America, imagine
here we
what's
go.
even
Here we
crazier in Brazil. Did you guys see the System of a Down concert that just recently took place out there? I'm going to play a little bit of the audio. If it starts playing music, I will not play it. But
I say you
check this
don't
out.
even play it because I know it's gonna get flagged, dude.
This one has no song in it.
Okay.
If you notice, we don't have pyro on the stage.
Dude, that looks.
That little building in the middle is the stage, by the way.
That is the stage.
Bring the fucking fire!
Hey, eso a chingo de gente,
bro. That looks
That is
insane.
insane. It's all the circle pits that are going on around the entire place. But then inside every circle pit is like a bonfire, and people are doing fire breathing. And I don't know
I
how
think
you
you
like.
turn off the sound. It's about to fucking do his thing.
How many people get like burned at an event like that is what I want to know. Like, I've been to a System of a Down concert a long time ago.
Yeah.
Nothing like that.
What's the best concert you ever been to that's kind of similar or just kind of mind altering for you?
I don't know. That's a good one. I'd have to think
I
about it.
have to
I went
think
to
about
Bob
that,
Marley Fest back when it was still in the sports arena.
yeah.
That changed a lot about the way my brain works.
Yeah, got high, huh?
Yeah, dude. Fucking 8 hours. It was an 8-hour concert, and the stage rotated, so it never stopped. It just went from dum,
Here's the
dum,
thing,
dum,
dude.
dum, 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 to the next band
The
going.
stage
dum,
wasn't
dum,
really
dum, dum,
rotating.
dum,
You were
dum,
just high as
I
fuck,
was
dude.
rotating, yeah.
You were moving around, dude.
That was a good one.
That looked fucking sick though, dude. That's a different experience.
Hey,
though.
Brazil knows how to party, right? I was talking to Marcos, friend of the show, POD, Marcos, and he's telling me that some of their best shows are in Brazil. Some of their best
They get
shows
down.
have been in South America,
get
in
crazy.
Mexico. Like,
Look at
those
this
are
guy.
some of
This
their
is on.
best.
This is a view from the ground level. This is just like I can't play this one because there's audio, but like yeah, dude.
Whoa.
That's what's going on when you see
Oh
all those
my
little
gosh.
flashes going on. It's people doing this. Hopefully trained professionals, but I mean, it looks like
Wow,
looks like some
wow,
fire just hit
dude.
that lady behind him. Like,
Yo,
I'm assuming there's
That's
some
in-
alcohol involved. So like,
that's in Chile.
I don't think so. It was in
No,
Brazil. They're
that's
talking-
Santiago, Chile right there.
and what you're showing right
Yeah.
now.
yeah, what it
is
says
in-
right there.
But these spots, dude, like Brazil, Chile, they fucking we're not gonna actually see the band. We're gonna be about 2 miles away from the stage, and we're still gonna rock.
Well, there's that big concert Metallica did in Russia where it was like 2 million people or some
No way.
shit.
Really?
Sea of people. Yeah, but they have like screens set up and there's so many like speakers set up that like, but it's a delay too. Like the band plays a song and like 3 seconds later you hear the
Yeah,
people in the back.
dude. This is.
But this drone footage
this
is what blew
crazy.
my mind. I can't play this one because there's songs for sure, but
I mean, this is legit.
it looks like a fucking carnival or something.
Fuck, that just looks bigger than anything I've ever seen for a show in my life, man.
Yeah,
I don't think that doesn't look appealing. I would not want to go.
I totally want to go to
Yeah,
that.
I would not want to go to that shit, dude.
I wouldn't go.
I didn't go. I've never been to Coachella or any of the concerts, but there was one that I actually kind of was like, "Fuck, man, that would have been cool to go." And it was when Rage was there. Rage Against the Machine was playing.
Oh, he's
Coachella.
on first name basis with them.
And then
Yeah.
my boys,
Homie
my
Zach.
boys over there, my boy T Morello, and then
T-Mo.
they started the bonfires.
Call him
They
Big
started
T.
I don't know. They started those pits with little bonfires and shit, and that looked super cool. I remember looking at that, going, "Fuck, that would have been badass to be in that concert on that
Agreed.
day,
Agreed.
that experience."
Agreed.
And then that shit that you just showed is on another level.
Totally.
I once went to a show. I think I talked about this one before. Like, this was my fucking first like alone show, like rock concert that I ever went to, and it was at Fiesta Island in one of those little points. And it was Sugar Ray, it was Rage Against the Machine, and it was 311. And it was like a summertime event, and it was MTV put it on, and I was on fucking TV crowd surfing.
You
at
a
Gabi
VJ?
MC, dude. It was
Did you meet a
awesome.
VJ? Did you meet
Did,
Jesse?
did you meet Jesse, bro? What about that Duff? What was her name, dude? Kennedy.
Oh,
Kennedy.
yeah.
Did you meet Kennedy, dude? Hey, do you know that old fuck? What's his name? The guy, oh, this is MTV News.
Kevin.
No.
Yeah, I thought it was like a
Shit.
laureate or something.
He's 80. Process that for a second, dude. Hi, I'm fuck.
He looked like Kevin Nealon, I remember. Like he
What's
kind
his
of had
name?
like
Caesar, you're old like me. Like, what do you remember the news guy from MTV when he did the news? Hi, I'm blah, blah,
Steve
blah.
Jobs.
no, it was
No.
like Kevin something. I thought it was.
There was two guys, and I think
Laureate
you're
or
thinking of
something
the
like that.
younger guy.
No, he would be the dude I'm thinking about. Would be 80.
I grew up on that MTV era, bro.
Carson Daly, John Norris, Chris Booker, Jesse Camp,
Mo,
JJ Jackson,
No,
Dave
more.
Holmes,
No.
Carson Daly,
No, again.
Downtown Julie Brown.
No.
Then he couldn't have been that good. He's not even on the top of the list.
Dude,
Matt Pinfield.
He did news.
Sway.
Was it Matt Pitt? No.
No, he did news. He didn't do like VJ shit, dude.
Yeah,
MTV
I typed in MTV News anchors.
really? Fuck. John Norris was another good one, dude.
If I
Alan
saw
Hunter.
him, I'd be that.
Oh,
Maybe,
yeah.
maybe I just don't remember his name. But
Well, he just
I mean,
turned
it's
like
obvious
80,
that I don't
I guess,
remember his
this
name.
year,
but
dude. I think he just turned.
Kurt Loder.
Kurt Loder,
Kurt
bro.
Loder.
Thank you. He's a friend of the show. Big ups. Kurt Loder is 80 fucking years old, bro, and he still looks very similar to what he looked like in the early 90s, man. MTV was otro pedo. MTV was a fucking machine, bro.
I fucking loved watching.
Dude,
Dude,
I
I
used
would
to
wake up early just to catch on TRL whenever the fucking one video that I needed to wait for was on. Because, you know, that was.
Have
That,
the VHS tape loaded so you can record it.
Because this was
yeah.
pre-YouTube, bro. We didn't have shit on demand like we have now. We were literally waiting. Oh, what's gonna come up? Oh, fucking record. Boom. Or on the radio. Oh, that's my jam. Boom. Record.
Yeah.
Like
You'd be
that's-
so pissed off if you were recently watching that VHS and you didn't put it in the spot where it needed to be and you recorded over something that you
Yeah,
wanted to
yeah,
save.
yeah.
Oh, I have a couple
I
of
recorded
those.
over a lot of family memories, and I think I got in big. I got
fucking
in
my,
big
it's your
trouble,
birth. It's
dude.
like
I got in
all of a
big
sudden
trouble,
celebrity
dude.
death match.
Yeah.
Kurt Loder.
Fucking Beavis and Butthead, dude. Hey, MTV was the shit, dude. And then
Remember
what happened?
Liquid Television?
Boy, do I.
Eon Flux. Remember
Aeon
that shit?
Flux.
Dude,
I
that
remember. For me, it was Real World. I love the fucking Real
You love
World,
the drama.
dude.
I got to
What
play
the-
the Real World House.
BJ just played at the Real World
What?
House. You got an
Yeah.
STD. True to form.
Just-
It was
I didn't go in the
amazing.
pool. I did not go in. It was too cold.
Asbestos and chlamydia.
There was a Picasso in the bathroom. I thought that
I
was
bet
quite
somebody was
interesting.
tirando un Picasso in the bathroom, dude. You nasty ass place, dude. Fuck. That means penetration.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Dude, MTV used to have fucking Real World. Remember the show Next?
Yeah.
Yes.
Date my
Remember?
mom.
Yes.
Oh, Date My Mom, dude. But Next was harsh, dude. That was like you got off the trailer and then sometimes it was just nah.
Well, the one that was like an
Nah,
offshoot
next.
of it was like an offshoot of Made, where you got to like be your favorite band. Did you ever see that one where they took people that want to be Blink-182 and like
BJ.
they dressed they had like a competition and then they picked the best of the posers and then they fucking put them like through a week of training and they dressed them up and whatever, like had them perform as
That's pretty solid.
Blink-182.
Matt Skiba.
Yeah, Matt Skiba, get it right.
Either way, I have a good story, but I don't want to say it because it's gonna out like people that like.
Do it, just don't
close
say
to
any
the-
names. Oh wait.
I can't, dog.
Yes,
And
you
I-
can.
And I know people.
Here's the power.
And
Wifey would get mad at me if I told this story. But I'm still on fucking camera, dog. You can't change my voice and then put.
I mean, you can still understand what he's fucking saying,
Yeah,
dude.
dude. I'm not gonna tell you.
Here, you won't be on camera.
All right, what does it rhyme with?
So, spring break shows, going on stage, and doing illicit shit, even though you're in a relationship. Oh, it was crazy.
Ashley Madison right
It
there.
was scary. Yeah. So yeah, I remember talking to my wife, and she's like, "You better not ever talk about that." I said, "I will
That's it.
never."
Well, you talked about it a little bit.
Yeah,
nobody knows who. Nobody knows who, bro. Nobody knows who. But it was crazy. MTV was outing motherfuckers back then, dude.
That was when the Weasel was on there.
Dude, those summer concerts, bro.
Wait, the who?
out of
The what?
The
nowhere.
Weasel, fucking Polly
Oh,
Shore.
the
The Weasel.
Oh.
Hey, let's get into the fucking movie we're gonna watch when we're gonna watch
right,
it. Let's
we're
establish
watching-
it
okay,
right
that's
now
it,
before we
that's
leave.
it.
Boom.
The
The
Rock.
movie is.
The Rock with Sean Connery, Nicolas Cage, Ed Harris.
The viewing is.
I don't know when.
That's the fucking payload, bro.
It's on a Monday.
Yeah.
And we got to get ready
Next
for
Monday
it.
is Memorial Day. I don't know if you want to do that.
Ooh, that'd be a good
You
day.
know, let's ditch the family stuff. Let's just all
Oh no,
get-
not next Monday. We can't do next Monday.
Yeah.
Let's just
That's what I'm
get
saying.
together and watch The Rock on
Okay, then
Memorial
we'll do
Day.
it the first Monday of June.
Look at that.
All
Look
right,
at
and
that.
we'll fucking stream it. It'll be like a 2:00 stream right after we do the weekly, and then we'll be ready to party watching The Rock. We'll have pizzas, we'll have palomitas,
There you go.
and we'll have the fucking Pacificos, el 3-piece.
Ooh.
Puro pinche 3-piece.
Okay.
dog.
Dude, I'm excited.
I'm excited, too.
for that movie.
Only because I haven't watched that movie in a shit ton. It's been a
holds up.
long time.
It
dude.
holds up.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's a good action.
Nicolas Cage is weird, bro.
No, but he had like a stretch of fucking like Con Air,
Con Air was good.
The Rock. He had like this
Gone
like,
in 60 Seconds.
Gone in 60
that
Seconds.
was a good one, dude. That was
Yeah.
a
He
good
had
one.
like
Gone in
this
60 Seconds was a
run
great
of
one.
like action movies.
Ghost
that were pretty
Rider?
fucking sick.
Which
I don't
is
know
the
about Ghost
movie?
Rider, dude.
Which is
I
the
don't
movie
know
where he's
about
always like this? Look, he's always
that. I
like,
think
making-
that's Gone in 60 Seconds or whatever.
No,
he's
no,
always
no, no,
making-
it's
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I
That's
do.
like his- what is it when he was like
That's like his
Elvis
thing for a
flying
while.
Elvi?
Oh, Leaving Las Vegas.
Esa
isn't it?
mierda también.
Something like
Esa
that.
mierda también.
No, it's
where-
oh, I know. I have it. It's fucking. That's gonna be on my list.
That's
fucking
a good movie.
Time out.
I thought it was Leaving Las Vegas.
10,000 Miles to Graceland.
How did this fucking weenie being here as an official member of this thing,
Oh,
like
shit.
for less than a month,
What the fuck?
get to choose a movie before I get to choose a fucking
You
movie?
choose shitty movies. dude.
Dazed and Confused, the people voted. And we
So
won.
and
didn't
you
choose
lost.
No, the people voted.
No, you
Did
lost.
I tell you about this? We chose Dazed and Confused, and this fucking weenie on all of his social media accounts and every channel that we offered it,
I have
whether it was
faith
on
in my
Spotify,
product.
Yeah.
whether it was on the newsletter, whether it was on Instagram stories.
What happened?
This cock weasel voted for his lame ass. What was it called, bro? I don't even fucking know the name of the movie anymore. What was the name
Oh,
of the movie?
Grandma's Boy?
Grandma's Boy, dude.
Hey,
It
not
won-
a fan?
No, it won by like one vote because he voted 8 times, dude. I was like,
Grandma's Boy's
shit.
funny.
And then
That's a get super baked and watch that.
That's what I
wife
tried
was-
to do. Nobody else was down.
His wife was like, "You looked so uninterested." I said, "I wonder why, Fernanda." I was like,
Hey,
no, that's not true because
I'm
you can even go back and watch a tape.
Yeah.
He wanted to hate the movie, and I expected him to hate the movie, especially with the whole
It
circumstance.
Circumstance.
He gave it a 6 out of 10.
Bitch, you cheated. It is what it is.
Hey, that's higher than I thought.
Yeah.
Than I thought it was
much
gonna
higher
get
than
it.
I guess.
Yeah, Dazed and Confused is like a 7 out of 10, dude. 6
So
and a
it's
half.
1 point less than your favorite movie.
Yeah, because it won by default.
So it's pretty good.
I don't know,
Cheating
man.
ass
Like you
fucking
gotta. Grandma's Boy. To be fair, I don't know
ahead.
if that's a everybody watch along kind of movie. Like I think I would enjoy it, but if we're getting videotape, watching it, watch along with us. I don't know. I don't know if that would be. I guess a movie that I would choose.
I think it was weird.
At least it's a fast pace. That was my
Yeah.
biggest choice. It's a fast paced movie that ends quickly. You're not sitting there feeling like I've been here for 6 hours.
And
We're
you
gonna
know
watch
what?
Titanic.
I expected
Yeah,
more.
the
I
Shawshank
expected more from
Redemption or
BJ
whatever.
for it being one of his go-to movies.
It
to
is a
have-
great movie.
To be
have more-
high as fuck
to
too.
have
I
more
love that movie.
insight, to have more like BTS.
I was the
fucking
only one
drops.
smoking weed.
Yeah, so it's no, I dabbled. So it's like I want to choose a movie where I've seen it a shit ton of times, or we've all seen it, or whoever's seen it the most takes the baton, takes the lead, and says, "Interesting fucking fact about this scene right
Got it,
here."
yeah.
You know, like there's.
I
Some,
did that. I talked about the car that was in Fast and Furious 2.
There's that.
I think
There's
that.
that.
I think
You just didn't listen because you were too
watch
busy
everything.
being mad.
I think you go and watch whatever the fuck you want.
Oh shit.
So
What
how about you? How about rewatch Dazed and Confused at some point? But
thanks. Thanks, bud.
first we're gonna go with The Rock.
Fuck
Yeah,
The
and we're
Rock.
going to talk about this.
Go ahead. The fan theory that the 1996 movie The Rock is actually a James Bond movie focuses on Sean Connery's character, John Mason, as a disavowed older version of James
Because James Bond wasn't really his name. That's just the name they give you when you become 007.
Correct.
This is my
Correct.
favorite fan theory.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, this is my favorite.
So
fan
you're going to
timeline.
watch this movie. You've watched this movie. what?
Background. That just
Oh, no, I've watched it a lot.
Over under 10.
Over.
Okay. So you're going to watch this movie
With that
a
now.
new set of
Yeah,
eyes
yes.
and a new fucking scope to
Yeah,
which to
yeah,
process
yeah,
it
yeah.
with.
It's gonna be cool.
Good on you.
gonna be
I
cool.
expect a lot of tidbits. I expect a lot of fucking information
Not
on
the
this movie.
fucking- I didn't
Like,
write the
oh shit,
thing.
look at this fucking part. It's in Alcatraz, but did you know it wasn't really filmed in
Whoa,
you
what
know,
the
like shit
fuck?
like that.
Why do we? Why do I have to be the fucking Smithsonian on this shit? Like,
Because this is the movie you chose.
Because now this is the rule, apparently.
oh yeah, apparently
Oh,
you need to know
BJ
a
doesn't
fuck
like
ton of the
rules.
fucking. You need to know all these fucking hidden things about the movie now.
I'm gonna fucking hide something in
Jesus
you, bro.
Christ, dude.
Well done, BJ. What else do we got before we wrap this turd
Gotta
up?
go. Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Okay, yeah. We the only thing I got is that we moved my 3 Punk Ales performance date from yesterday to next Sunday. So if you missed it yesterday, good. You can come this next Sunday, 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock, 3 Punk Ales in Chula Vista. Live
Motherfucker
music.
booked himself with the tortugas, bro.
I
Look
didn't.
at this fucking
You.
thing.
Hey, that's a flex. That's a power play.
You didn't let Wifey check your calendar.
I'm gonna throw myself on the Tortuga show while you guys are at it. You know,
Nobody fucking posted about that until the day of.
motherfucker went. Poop, 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 poop.
And I saw it and I was like,
I do
Nobody pop, 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 pop. He's like, I'm gonna take the camera off.
make
of
my
me, bitch.
eyes rain.
Yeah, I can't wait to see you next Sunday. You're gonna kill it, bro. It's
gonna be great.
It's gonna be awesome. Anything for you, Lozano?
A huevo. What's up?
Anything for you?
I'm gonna fucking recover. I'm gonna hit my body with some element that fucking
Cocaina. No.
the fucking
Vagisil.
Vagisil.
There you go.
Vagisil, slippery.
Proud sponsor of Emo Brown Friends of the
Yeah,
Show.
yeah, like
Those are
liquid IV or something, man. Because I'm fucking I'm
Dude,
hurting.
you are a fucking Rogan fan. You are Tom Segura of this show, and you got fucking Bert Kreischer over there, dude. You guys,
I love Bert. Yeah, Bert's fucking awesome.
and I love Tom. You can't get through a story without. Hey, big ups to the Three Punk Ales team for winning Best Beer of the Beach for this year's On Back OTL at the Beach. Big ups, Kevin.
How many OTLs are there? There's like the third one this
I
year.
think there's two. There's like the World Championship, and then there's the OTL on the.
and you guys
beach
win every one of them.
I think so.
Fuck
I
yeah.
think we donate money or something. I don't know what happens. All
The
right,
old
guys.
Jake Paul method.
Look at that. Friends of the show, Caesar just gave him some
Torres
liquid ID.
coming in.
Put that in your coffee.
A young man who knows a little something about recovery. All right,
thank you,
man. Hey, that's another epic,
Papacito.
excellent show.
Dude, can't wait.
Put it here. Put it
Can't
here.
wait. A huevo.
Take it easy, bro.